And we are live. What's good? What's good, Charles? Man, Bill saying, welcome, welcome, welcome. I really want to know podcast, man. Yeah, man. Definitely had to jump right back on. We had a pretty good episode earlier. We did a pretty long live. We talked about a lot of stuff, man. We talked about that heist in California, that $30 million heist that, man, people just aren't talking about. Seemed like a script right out of Hollywood, literally. Some people robbed a money storage location, got away scot-free, no evidence. Looks like they're never going to be able to catch these dudes or women or whoever they are. And we talked about Fresh's situation, man, with CJ Daisy and the pregnancy allegation and all the rest of it, man. Myron just did a live, and bro, Myron just did a live, man, and yeah, I think that we're just gonna go over a little bit of that. Again, sometimes you see somebody get mauled in a fight, and you got to remember, like, they started it, right? So I'm gonna say, little shorty started it. I think Fresh and Fit platform just finished it, man. Let's get into it. And we are live. What's good, y'all? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the I Really Want to Know podcast, y'all. Get some indeed, y'all. Hey, listen, I'm telling y'all right now, we're not gonna show the entire video. It'll be linked below. I'm pretty sure YouTube will probably remove it. That's fine. We'll just go to Rumble because it's over there. But man, oh man, brother Valcor Photography, man, brother Thomas Wowzers is right. It's like, geez, Louise. Oh my goodness, it's one of those. My Lord, it's like Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Jermaine, Jaquan, Laverius, Christ. That's what this is, bro. I was just kind of like, wow. Wow. You know what I mean? Wow. And y'all know how they get y'all know how Myron and Fresh get down, especially Myron, bro. They gonna come with receipts. They go through this a lot. Yeah, and brother Tommy, let me sure give everybody their flowers though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Valcor Photography, brother Thomas, man. I see you, brother Tommy B, man. Hey, man, real talks. You were 100%. Shout out to you, bro. Dirty Mackin, everything we talked about, bro, man, you're right. It was Dirty Mackin, but I still stick to my side. It might even, after listening to Myron talk about what he was talking about, how he laid it out, man, Fresh really, it looked like he lightweight called Phyllis with this chick, which is, I can't say I ain't been there. You know what I'm saying? Like some I'm in love with a stripper type shit, but boy, they came with, as far as the court of public opinion goes, this CJ Daisy chick just took the L, bro. She just took the L of the century, bro. I mean, there's no getting around it. And I don't know why she thought that she could stay away from her past in the digital age. Everything she tried to do happened to her right here. But what's up with you, bro? Yeah, man, they need to cut me in, bro. For real, for real. 30 million, man. That's what they putting in the newspapers. They saying it was 30 million, man. It could have been 300 million, bro. We have no idea how much money they got away with, man. Cut in through the roof, man. Did you read the article, man? They cut in through the roof, managed to move, and got to the safe without tripping off any of the alarms, got into the safe, man, and then put a hole in the side of the wall and came and went out that way, which I think they just put a hole in the side of the wall just to do that. I don't think that's how they got out, but maybe that is. $30 million, bro. If that was all in $100 bills, this is one of the talking heads in the newspaper was saying, if that was all in $100 bills, that was over 600 pounds of money. 600 pounds, bro. And it was all untraceable. It's all used untraceable money. They was picking up from stores like grocery stores, department stores, retail stores, whatever. They was picking the money up and storing it in here. The place, this was in Selmar, bro. Tommy, you in Oakland, bro. I'm saying, bro, if you was in on that, man, cut your bro in, man. Meet me in Miami somewhere, bro. Just get a bottle or something, man. Just get old Uncle Sam a bottle or something, man. That's all I'm saying, bro. Damn, $30 million. And it looks like they're going to get away with it. DMAC 2323, what's up, fam? I see you. Like, damn, she on the run. What's she gonna run to? She's stuck in the country, bro. She can't leave without showing her documentation, man. If they want to get her, they gonna get her. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. She really put herself in it. But at the end of the day, there's always gonna be dudes out there, willing to negotiate and pay whatever price she wants to rent that body out to whoever. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. It's crazy. Brother Tommy B was like, yeah, I saw the story. Definitely an inside job. 110% inside job. Probably a disgruntled employee. You know what I mean? And the thing is, could you imagine you the inside man and got away? Like, we got away with it. They have no clue. They can't prove it was me. You the inside man. Oh, you just sitting back waiting like, man, I got 5 million waiting on me. Well, however many people were involved, I'm assuming it was like a team of maybe 5. It couldn't have been more than that. I'm thinking maybe 4 dudes went in plus the inside man that gave up all information. So it's a 5-way cut. Could you imagine that, bro? That's 6 million each, right? Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, boy. $30 million lick, bro. And they say crime don't pay, man. Listen here, boys and girls, eat your vegetables and just remember, crime doesn't pay. Well, it paid somebody $30 million. And they had that other one, Brother Tommy. That truck, that armored semi truck got hit coming back for some gym, demonstration or seminar or festival or whatever. What do they do with like a jury, some sort of jury convention or whatever? They had an armed semi truck. This was some years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. They hit the truck, bro. $100 million. $100 million. And that case is still open, still unsolved. They hit the truck. Armored semi truck got up in there. I think they said I didn't read the whole story, but that I believe the driver was sleeping at a rest stop when they hit it. $100 million, bro. I wouldn't even want to be driving that truck, man. You telling me you hauling $100 million worth of jewelry, man? I ain't trying to drive that truck. Y'all better not have me in that truck by myself. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man, that's $100 million, man. Somebody put you to sleep for that. $100 million. But anyway, that's not what we came to talk about. Man, this whole fresh and fit thing, man. You know what I mean? Brother Timmy's in the building. What's good with you, player? I see you. Man, this will be the last time I got to cover this fresh and fit thing. You know what I mean? This thing with CJ, Daisy, and Fresh, you know what I mean? And like I said, man, dude, he screwed up for real, but she really crashed out. She crashed all the way out. Brother Roman in the building. I have returned. I see you, brother. What's good? What's good? Appreciate you, fam. I know I know the majority of y'all in here right now have already watched that response video that Myron did. Fresh couldn't be there because his lawyer advised against it. He couldn't be there. I was hitting up Myron and Fresh for different things, but I did hit Myron up hours ago when I saw the thumbnail, and I said, hey, man, be careful, bro. You know what I mean? Listen to the lawyer. Be careful, man. Just play this slow, man. And Myron hit me back. He's like, nah, don't worry about it, man. Fresh ain't going to be here. This is me. I can say what I want to say. I'm not part of the case. But, and then he did it. And I watched it, and I think he's good. I think he's good. I mean, it's tit for tat out there, bro. Like I said, she started it. I think he's good. Brother Timmy, Myron destroyed it. He absolutely did. Yeah, Jin Shan, something like that. Jin Zan, whatever it is. Yeah, it's out there, bro. You can't. People say like, if Myron and Fresh are leaders of the Red Pill, of the Manosphere, of the Lost Boys, or whatever, y'all want to call them the leaders or something, and you want to learn from them, this is what you need to be watching closely. What went down right here. This is how you learn. Don't do what Fresh did. Look what happened. Pay attention. Look what women, look what people can do. Women, this can happen to y'all too on the flip side. Dudes can be setting y'all up the same way. So ladies, y'all got to be paying attention too. Look at how this stuff could work. Women, don't think for a second a guy can't get you on a phone call trying to incriminate you, trying to make you look a certain way, texting certain ways, saying this all this stuff. And run to the police first. Sometimes it's a matter of who gets to law enforcement first, and they got all this evidence, and you done scratched him, or he got somebody else to scratch him, said, and got witnesses to say you did it. Be careful out there, y'all. Be careful out there. You can learn a lot from these boys. Yeah, Fresh crashed out for sure. For sure, he crashed out. Shot up the club. all that good stuff, man. He all up in little shorty. And like I said, it seems like he, like I said, I haven't spoken to him about this yet. I was waiting for all this to be over, and then I'm gonna talk to him when I see him again. We'll have a conversation, compare notes. I'll tell him, share with him some of my experiences on how I was stupid and crashed out, bro. Anybody can crash out. She's fine enough. You get up in that Foxy Brown, you just decide, oh, this is great. I'm about to get some. I'm finna just shoot it up like, get some. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it is, bro. Now here's the thing: everything she's been putting out and doing her tour, going on podcasts and this and that, and everything that Myron just put out in that show means nothing. It just is. This is the court of public opinion. This is YouTube. This is social media. This is whatever this is. This is, clicks and likes and whatever. This is what it is. Speaking of clicks and likes, please subscribe. Y'all know Uncle Saint is down 150 subscribers. We're trying to get back. Y'all know YouTube don't really like this content that much. So do me a favor. If you've already been a long time subscriber, you know what I mean? Like Brother Roman Day One types, please check and see if I'm still subscribed. If you're still subscribed to me, and if not, please go ahead and resubscribe. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you new coming over, just checking us out, please do us a solid, man. Go over there and subscribe. Just trying to get our 150 back. We lost 150 subscribers in like 8 to 12 hour period some days ago. Because I think I said something that YouTube don't like. It is what it is, but I appreciate y'all being here. And for the new people over here, man, listen, just understand something. Uncle Saint old, man. I'm an old school dude. I'm just out here doing whatever it is I do, right? We like to come over here and we give shit thought. We ain't over here just whatever, saying whatever, man. Whatever you thinking about doing before you type it, man, put it through the old. That's the wrong button. Put it through the old. Put it through the old
think tank. Arch. Nothing gets past the old think tank. Nothing.
Put it through the old think tank, y'all. My bad. I be messing up my buttons sometimes. Put it through the old think tank. We are open to discussion over here. We open to lively debate. Just, you know what I'm saying? Try to keep your emotions in check. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you want to say something bad, I ain't gonna trip, man. And the mods in here, we ain't gonna trip. If you want to say something bad about Myron and Fresh or whatever, feel free to go ahead and say it. You know what I mean? Just understand, like, if it's your emotion, say, hey, man, I'm just a little emotional right now, whatever. But if you want to, be respectful, but go ahead and say what you got to say, but be ready for pushback. You know what I mean? Be, like, hey, you don't like Fresh, you don't like Myron, you don't like Uncle Saint, that's fine. Right? That's fine. You can say what you want over here. You know what I mean? But if you get out of pocket, the mods are going to deal with you. I ain't got to do nothing. The mods are going to deal with you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Casual. Brother Roman's been busy, but it's fine, bro. You can always come through whenever you want, man. Yeah, ICE is gonna make an example, man. They might. Myron mentioned that she had a little trouble getting through customs when they were coming back from Barbados. So you never really know what's going on. And some of the stuff that they revealed, her history in China. I mean, Myron talked about everything but her social score. I wish I had known the details of the show. I didn't. He hit me right before they went on, right before he went live. He hit me and he was like, yeah, man, it's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to jeopardize the case. You know what I mean? Which, like I said, it was just cool. Shout out to Myron. Shout out to Fresh for always getting back to old Uncle Saint. But I wish he had her social score, bro. I wish someone had sent that in. Because the Chinese Communist Party, they keep a score on you. This is real talk, y'all. They keep a score. It's like, reference, your behavior, and do you jaywalk? Do you litter? Do you spit on the pavement? Do you shoplift? Is your credit score low? Do you pay your debts on time? Do you do this? And that leads to a score. They give you a social score. And if your social score is below a certain number, you can't get loans. You can't get nice apartments. You can't get a car. You can't get this. You can't get that. That's what goes on in China right now. Why do you think she don't want to be in China? Right? There's, Myron mentioned that allegedly her mom doesn't even talk to her. Why? Her social score might be so low that the parents might have to back up. Like, we ain't got nothing to do with her, because other people's social scores might affect you. You dig? So, like, what's going on in the Chinese Communist, China with the CCP, with the Chinese Communist Party? Be careful. And they talking about you. Like, that's why you got to really watch Big Brother. That's why you really got to watch this government over here, because something like that could happen over here. Imagine if it's not just your credit score, but you have a social score and everything you touch could be affected. Imagine that. Big Brother's watching you. Oh, we saw you didn't pick up that poop when you walk your dog this week. So we're going to take a half point off your social score. Imagine that. You know what I mean? You want to talk about infringing on freedoms. It is what it is. Maj, do me a favor. It's going to be a lot of folks we ain't never seen before. We welcome everyone here. But if folks get out of pocket, man, y'all take care of business. Y'all handle that. Y'all handle that. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Probably won't be able to show every chat. You know what I mean? We'll definitely show every super chat. If you guys want to super chat something in or whatever, we'll definitely show that. But I probably won't be able to keep up with every chat. Daniel, why is everyone acting like it can't happen to them? That's a good point. This happens every single day to millions of people, mostly men. That's why Planned Parenthood is free. Facts. Facts. This happens all the time to those who are actively engaged, right? Just dudes who really do get a woman pregnant. Unplanned pregnancies happen all the time with couples who are like rocking with each other. But this whole thing with the baby trap, yeah, man, if you got a little something, you might have a target on your back. She might be hunting, right? And there's dudes out there hunting for women. I've seen this happen. I've seen deadbeat dudes get a good girl and just wreck her life. He'll get in there and mess up her credit, be living in her house, you know what I mean? Doing all kind of stuff, opening up credit cards in her name, getting her to co-sign on stuff like that. I've seen it. Ladies, y'all got to be careful too. This game go both ways. Y'all got to be careful. Yeah, y'all got the advantage when it comes to the whole family court system and this and that. But it's starting to change. And this whole believe all women narrative, every time someone like a CJ Daisy comes out here and all these other women, Amber Heard or whatever, all this other stuff, right? Every time something like this happens, it hurts the good women out there who are trying to deal with serious issues. There are women out there who are being taken advantage of. There are women out there who do need help. But every time something like this happens and it's rushed to believe all women, that means the women who really do need help, ain't nobody gonna believe them. Because these bad girls are out here crying wolf. Ain't nobody gonna believe them. So ladies, y'all really should be fighting against women like this. Y'all really should be up in arms like, nah, and this woman is communist. She from China. How y'all gonna be on her side? What happened to Team America? What happened to USA? USA. What happened to that? If anything, y'all should have been giving her the side out like, man, I don't know, man. She a commie. She communist over here talking all this kind of craziness. She could be a communist spy, you know what I mean? Communist spy sent over here to sow discontent over here in America. But nah, man, they ran to her, bro. You're right, brother Daniel. Shout out to you, man. Casual Germ, what's good, fam? Like I had a female employee try to trap me by texting. I got rid of her, man. You gotta be careful, bro. Be thinking about this, man. Be thinking about when you get a random text from some unknown person on Instagram or on Telegram or whatever platform you're on, Facebook, some random chick just reaches out to you, especially if she cute. Nah, bro, that's a trap, man. That's a trap. You don't know who's on the other end of that, man. Be careful with that. Be careful with that. I get them all the time, especially on WhatsApp. I get it all the time. Like, who's this random woman? Nah, man, nah. Block that. Report that. I don't know who that is. And it could be some person who's just looking to make a business deal. Like, oh, I noticed you. Nah, I don't know you. You ain't in my contact list. We ain't got friends. Nah, I ain't answering that. Especially if it's just a wave, my bad. Like it's just a wave or hey, hi, just some random. Nah, if you got business with somebody and you reaching out to them out of the blue, you better be saying everything you need to say to them. Hey, I'm DL saying I have a YouTube channel. I noticed you have a YouTube channel too. I was wondering if we could collab. We've never met before. Looks like we do have common friends. I went to your Instagram and I saw that, you know, I mean, you were following X, Y, and Z, and I follow them as well. Here's my Instagram. You know what I mean? If I'm seeing it to them on WhatsApp, you know, they know my WhatsApp. They know my Instagram. I was wondering if we can have a conversation and maybe, you know, we can collab. Done. Something like that, that's business. But somebody just sends a wave. It's just a picture of some cute girl, and they're like, hey, how you doing? You better not answer that. That, my friend, is a phishing attempt. And if you answer it, you are a... You big dummy. You are a big dummy. Don't answer that. But Uncle Saint, what if it's legit? It's just some cute girl who's trying to get at me. Oh, well, I guess you won't be talking to her, right? Like I said, if you're a real player, you can let him go. You can say no to it. She offered you the Foxy Brown. That's sex for our newcomers out here. She offered you the Foxy Brown. You should be able to say no. If you're a real player, you should be saying no, especially today. Especially today. Especially if you're saying you can go up in there raw if you want to, daddy. Oh, no. Oh no, she said something like that.
Houston, we have a problem.
You know she's about to come with something, bro. It's a trap, baby. It's a trap. Don't forget that. Right? You get caught up in that trap, bro. You'll be like Fresh. You'll be like Fresh. You won't know what to do.
Well, that's great. That's just fucking great, man. Now what the fuck are we supposed to do?
And that's what he was thinking when she said, I'm pregnant. That's what he was thinking. That's my guy, but he fucked up. He fucked up. It is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, man. And Brother Daniel, he seen the red flags and got rid of her beforehand. He tried, man, but he'd already ran up in there, bro. He already shot the club up, man. Once you put yourself at risk like that, man, it's man, it could be a real problem. Look what he's dealing with. And think about that. He saw red flags right away. Like, you know what? I'm gonna move on from this woman. Even if he was feeling her, he had to deal with the emotional side of like, damn, man, I was trying to rock with her. I was trying to turn a hoe into a housewife. I was trying to be Captain Save a Hoe. I wish I could save her. I want to be saved. Couldn't save her. But he'd already ran up in there, though. He already went up in it. Raw dog, shooting up the club. And even though she said, I don't want to have kids. I don't want to mess up my body. Of course, I don't want to. Yeah, we could do this. She had other plans. So, yeah, man, this is why you got to vet. This is why you got to be able to say no. You got to be able to say no to a dime. You know what I mean? Yeah, she put it out there for clout, bro. You know what I mean? Dudes are probably offering her money to smash just because Fresh hit it. Ooh, oh my God. Oh, you're probably right. You're probably right. Oh, ew. Ew. Dudes out there thinking it's a come up. I ain't running in something my man been in like that, bro. I'm sorry. Especially if I find out you done smashed her. I can't be with her. Damn. But we gotta learn from this, y'all. We gotta learn from this. Oh, damn, there's probably are people out there trying to pay her to be with her. They want to smash her because Fresh smashed. Damn. That's a crazy world we live in. Brother Timmy, there are lots of people that hate Fresh and Fit for any reason. That's a fact, bro. That is an absolute fact. Yes, please like the video. Appreciate that, Brother Roman. Please subscribe. Like I said, we're down 150. We're trying to get those subs up. Yo, Discord cats, people in the FNF Discord, do me a solid. Fellas, do me a solid. Next time y'all in there, yo, just ask the brothers to do me a solid. Jump on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button for me one time because I just want to get that 150 back, y'all. I ain't going to lie. I was getting closer to 2,000 subscribers and I got hit. I'm just trying to get that 150 back so we can get close, 2K on the way and just do what we're going to do. But do me a solid, fellas. Yo, let the Discord know, hey, Uncle Saint needs your help. Do me a favor. Just come over here and hit it, man. Just hit that one time. No diddy. Hit that one time. Hit that subscribe one time. Imagine P. And we're going to be able to move over to P. Diddy after this. I think we're done talking about Fresh after this. We'll be able to move over to P. Diddy and see what's up with that case. Remember, last time I checked, no indictments had come down, no arrest. We're going to talk about that probably on Thursday. On Wednesday. We'll probably talk about that Thursday. I got something lined up for Wednesday. We're going to talk about that on Thursday. You know what I mean? Casual Journey, like, what's the China social score for smashing a black dude? I don't know. That might be a come up. It might be a come up. That means, hey, you can get some money. And whatever money they make, whatever business they can get started with in America, remember, the Chinese Communist Party is a partner of every business that everyone and anyone who does business in China. Right. And they don't care about patents and none of that stuff, man. So that's how, that's how China's slowly trying to take over the world. Brother Timothy, like, hey, DL, Fresh has to realize he isn't regular dude anymore. He has to move better. Facts, man. Facts, man. I mean, I'm going to be honest with y'all, bro. I'm not going to lie. If you're in a position where you smashing women, especially women that you believe are absolutely beautiful, like gorgeous, like, top tier to you, everyone has a different prototype. You know what I mean? I see this CJ Daisy chick. It would be easy for me to say no to her because I don't like upgrades like that. You know what I mean? She got a lot of makeup on or whatever. It's just whatever. But, if she looked more like Bianca, y'all remember Bianca, right? She's on Instagram. I like to think I'm a G, bro. I like to think I'm a Sith Lord out here, bro. But Bianca be hard for me to say no to. I'm gonna keep it 100. If Bianca was out there, bro, I'd be talking to her like,
join me, and together we can rule the galaxy.
And I met her in real life. And I'm gonna tell you, like, this CJ Daisy woman, I never met her or whatever, but she doesn't strike me as someone who has like a real cool, personable personality, like bubbly and all that. Bianca's very, very cool. She's beautiful on the inside and out. You know what I mean? I met her. I got to interact with her in real life, man. I bumped into her at the Coral Gables Art Festival. And I just happened to bump into her. She was with a few of her homegirls. Man, she stopped and I was like, "Oh, you're from Fresh and Fit." I couldn't even remember her name. I'm like, "Oh, Fresh and Fit." And she was like, "Bianca." I'm like, "Yes." And she sat around there, chopped it up with me for a hot second, man, gave me a little hug and everything. Like, and then she was on the show like a week later. She was on the show. She was sat right next to DJ Academics, bro. And I'm like sending a super chat. And I was like, "What's up?" We met, we met in passing at the art festival. It was a pleasure to meet you. And she lit up like a light. Like, she was like, "Oh, yay. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah." And then Myron the Fresh was like, "Oh, yeah, that's our guy, DL Saint, man. He a real one. Old school dude. He a real one." And she was like, "Cool." That woman right there was cool, man. Now, that was a couple years ago, bro. I don't know where she is with it now. I'm watching her on Instagram, man, her poses and her photo shoots and her videos and clips and stuff. Her what do you call it when you post a quick little video of yourself or whatever? Her reels, a little more risque, more and more risque, just showing off that body. She got a beautiful body, but she is a registered nurse. Just so y'all know, she is a registered nurse. Appreciate that, brother Romy. So, I'm just gonna show all of the chats, man, so we can get into the show, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so happy we got so many of y'all in here. This is, like I said, y'all come to support your Uncle Saint, man. I really appreciate it. I'm trying real hard to make it down to Miami. Real hard to make it Miami on the 26th. If I'm down there, you see me, make sure you holler at me. You see me, don't hesitate to stop me. Make sure you holler at me. Like, "Yo, Uncle Saint, that you?" Like, "Yeah, what's good, bro?" Holler at your boy. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's gonna raise the baby to be a spy. There's no baby, bro. I've been saying that from day one. I don't believe that she's pregnant. I just think this is a play to get money. Why? Because we know now pretty much without a fathom of a doubt that she's in the sex business. We're about to get into the video where Myron has a clip of her negotiating with somebody. Boy, where did he get that from? Someone saw what was going on in Senate. We're gonna talk about that some more. Brother Pitney in the building. What's good, fam? You know what I mean? Ready for another 4-hour stream? Let's go. But I don't think it's gonna be 4 hours, but you never know. If I try to read each and every chat, it'll be 4 hours for sure. For sure. You know what I mean? So Brother Charles is in the building, man. Did I give you your horn blast, bro? Let me show you some love. You've been coming up in here, man, supporting old Uncle Saint, man. I appreciate you, bro. He's like, "I'm disappointed in the fact that he was raw dogging in a couple of weeks." Couple of weeks, bro. He was doing it day one. What you mean couple of weeks, bro? The night that they actually got together at the club or whatever, he smashed that night. He wasn't wearing nothing. He wasn't wearing nothing, bro. Like I say, man, I can't sit here. It's kind of like in the good book. What did it say? What did Christ say? "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone." Right? Especially when we talking about smashing somebody right after you meet them. I can't throw nothing. I can't throw no stones. I can't throw no shade. I can't throw no dirt. I can't throw no nothing because, Uncle Saint been there, done that. Yeah, it was stupid too, bro. But like Myron said in the stream, bro, any guy out here who's messing with women, they done had pregnancy scares and they done had STD scares. And I'm here to tell you the STD scare is way worse, way worse than the pregnancy scare. You know what I mean? Brother Pablo was good. He's like, "Oh my God." You know what I mean? What's up? You know what I mean? Pregnant corn is a category for a reason. Just saying. Yeah. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just kind of looking for my day ones. I want to make sure I recognize all the day ones. And I'm going to show every video, guys. I won't get an opportunity to read them all. I appreciate all the new faces. Thanks for rocking out. Thanks for supporting me. Y'all could be anywhere, especially right now, especially with this, with the internet on fire with this. But y'all over here hounding Uncle Saint, man, I really, really do appreciate you, man. Brother Casual Jones, like Bianca wanted to do the horizontal landing on Dia. Man, listen, bro. Listen here and listen close. Listen, y'all listen good. If Bianca wanted to rock out old Uncle Saint, man, she can have it. Bianca, hey, girl, if you watching this right now, you can get this. Don't tempt me with a good time. That woman is absolutely beautiful. And I'm partly joking too, y'all, but I ain't lying. She's a beautiful woman, but she is so cool. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It was a cool conversation. Call me what you want to call me. Call me an old silver fox or whatever. But I would love to just sit down and, share a tea with her and just sit around and just chit chat and talk. She's she's such a bubbly person. At least she was back then, man. A lot of life done happened since the last time I seen her. And as we know, she hasn't been on Fresh and Fit in a minute. I don't think it was a falling out. I never asked about it. I don't think it was a falling out. She probably just moved on to other things. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Brother Casual Journey with the $20 super chat, man. Thank you so much. Supporting the show and Trip, man. I appreciate that, bro. I really do appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. You need to make it down here as well, bro. You need to make it down here as well. We caught up with all of the chats. We got one more, Brother Penny. I'll just drop your link in the I just dropped your link in the FNF Discord so people can subscribe, man. Thank you so much, brother. Don DeMarco to you as well. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. We trying to get that 150 back. You know, YouTube took 150 subscribers from us, man. We a small channel over here, bro. It's getting close to 2,000, man. So we just get that 150 back, man. I appreciate that. Anything over the top is just icing on the cake, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Just showing the love, showing the support for your old Uncle Saint, man. Yeah, please do hit that like button. Please do subscribe. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. So let's get into it, man. Myron brought it, bro. Myron brought it, man. He brought it. Just like I said in the thumbnail, man. Fresh and Fit came hard, no diddy. And bro, let's get into it. I know we just watched it, but hell, we about to watch it again. And for those of you who have not watched this, you know, I got people over here from the other side of the world, man, who aren't necessarily Red Pill Manosphere folks. You know, I got my sisters out there. You know, I mean, I got my Suzette speakers out there. This is an opportunity for you guys to see, you know, another side of this whole thing. Yeah, Fresh was irresponsible, and so was she. But over here, we were talking about. What we were really talking about is the baby trap. Was this really a baby trap? And I think now you can see that, yeah, maybe she does have the character of someone who was out here trying to scam, trying to baby trap or whatever. You feel me? So let's get into it.
And I am live, guys. What's up? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast, but it's a special one. It's only going to be me today, guys, because we got a lot to talk about. We got receipts upon receipts upon receipts. And Fresh is not going to be involved in today's show, guys. Obviously, as you guys know, there's some legal stuff that's going to be going on in the background. And quite frankly, he didn't really want to do this. But I said, you know what? Nah, we got to come out with the truth, because at some point, enough is enough, right? And this girl's been running around, going on a bunch of different podcasts, trying to smear his name, the brand's name, etc. So it is what it is. It's over for you, Daisy, or I should say Jin Chen, because I know your real name, by the way. And I know she's watching right now. And we're honestly, like, the chickens have come to roost, because we weren't going to come out with this. We're going to keep this professional.
King Life is in the building. King Life is in the building. What's good, fam? Fresh and Fit OG, bro. Yeah, it's definitely a baby trap, man. She definitely don't have any lawyers strong enough to defend against what Myron just exposed. Yeah, man, if I were her, I'd be real nervous.
Professional and, you know, let this play out in the legal world, etc. But I'm not Fresh. I'm not Walter. I'm my own man, and you're coming at both of us, so it's over for you. And I'm going to come with the facts today, okay? Before I get into it, guys, rumble.com/FreshFit. We're live on all the platforms right now. As you guys can see, we already got 14,000 y'all in here, and we just started this bad boy, right? Rumble.com/FreshFit, CastleClub.tv, because if we do got to take this video down, you guys are going to be able to find it on Rumble and all.
And they had over 31,000, almost 32,000 people in there at one point, man. So shout out to Fresh and Fit getting it.
Money needs to be specific. Top of the description, get in there. Tickets are, you know, very fairly priced, $100 for entrance fee. If you want to do the VIP, fantastic. But we're trying to make it affordable so as many of you guys can come and meet us in person. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be a live show. And you guys have been asking us for that forever, so we're making it happen. And yeah, my new Instagram, guys, is not Unplugged Fit. As you guys know, I got deactivated. So I'm working on trying to get the original back. But, you know, if I don't, then you guys can go ahead and check me out on Not Unplugged Fit.
Oh, now we got to go to Rumble. Hey, YouTube doesn't discriminate. This video is no longer available. I will say this in YouTube's defense. Sometimes the Fresh and Fit fam will take it down because they're updating it or doing whatever, putting time hacks and stuff in there. But what we're going to do is we're just going to go to Rumble and we're going to pull this up So just give me a second to get that going. And hey, it is what it is, man. Here it is. It comes right up. The hell just happened? I don't want to do this. Oh, it's a commercial I gotta play out. I don't have like on YouTube, I paid to not see commercials. On Rumble, I haven't done that yet, so I'm gonna have to do that. But here we go, man. We're on Rumble. This is fresh. I'm sorry, this is Myron.
What the hell are you doing? Having sex with this girl, etc., unprotected, whatever. Let's just call a spade a spade. He made a big mistake. Big mistake rocking with this girl, hanging out with her, etc., right? But what I will do is I'm going to go outline the relationship for you guys, okay? I have dates here, etc., and we're going to walk through it real fast. So, number one, they were never in a serious relationship, okay? Though she might say, oh, I was in a serious relationship with him, and she goes on this podcast saying, I loved him, etc. He was seeing other women. And you guys know that because if you saw the video clip, right, she says that he was talking to other women. So she knows that, right? So they met on November 21st at El Santo, okay, which is a club here in Miami, right? Pretty much fresh trademark. They went on their first date November 26th. They had sex that night, okay?
Yeah, I hear that. They went on the first date. As soon as he met her, they went on the first date and he smashed. And I'm here to tell you, he probably did without a rubber. I don't know. I didn't verify this with Fresh, so it is what it is. But if Uncle Saint had to guess, he ran up in that raw diggy. Get some, baby. Get some, baby. He was just like, ooh, I'm about to get this Chinese flavor.
Get some. Get some.
You know what I mean? And with YouTube taking that video down, like this video's been removed, that could have been the Fresh and Fit fam, the editing team, pulling it down so they can do something to it. But more than likely, YouTube probably removed it, bro. Like I said, man, they snatched me for 150 subscribers. I guarantee you, if we got 150 people to subscribe to my channel right now, it wouldn't show. I guarantee it. It would not show. I mean, it is what it is. I just wish YouTube would just come out and say, hey, we don't want you on our platform. Go somewhere else. Fine, I'll go to Rumble. I just want them to tell me. But now they're like, we don't believe in censorship. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I ain't mad. It's your platform. You can do what you want with it. It's your platform. You know what I mean? It's like when you go into a restaurant, they reserve the right to have anyone leave. We reserve the right to remove anyone or whatever. We reserve the right to refuse anyone's service. That's what it is. We reserve the right to refuse anyone's service. They should do it. But they want to come off as if, oh, we don't do that kind of thing when they do. Brother Tommy was like, man, they zap that fast. Like, it is what it is, man. Apparently, just pointing this out and showing men and women how to protect themselves in the sexual marketplace these days is a bad thing. Like, it's a bad thing. Robert Olson, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You popped up because of Fresh and Fit. It's good to know that there are people with common sense. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. We got I Am the Single One in the building, on the spot live. What's good, sis? Hey, y'all in the chat. Y'all better be respectful to sister I Am the Single One. She is the single one, and she is beautiful. Be respectful. That's our people. You know what I mean? Y'all know what time it is, day ones. Protect our sister at all times. You know what I mean? For our new people. And hey, don't get it twisted. Free Daisy, you tripping. You know you wrong, girl. You come out at Free Daisy. Man, they finna deport her, bro. She ain't getting free. They just gonna tell her she gotta go. You gotta get up out here. I ain't saying you gotta leave. I ain't saying you gotta go home, but you gotta get up out of America. And she really messed herself up here, man, because all jokes aside, she might get deported and may not be allowed in America again. You know what I mean? Again, I Am the Single. I told y'all, man, she real, man. I'm the Single One, ain't playing around, bro. That's our people, man. Maybe even Miss Globe Girl and Miss AKA Lady, they might show up, y'all. Them my peoples, man. Like, she'll be free overseas. Ain't that a fact, man? She'll be free in Cuba. They commies down there. She can go right on down with her communist brethren down there in Cuba. You know what I mean? They got nice beaches down there, but it's going to be hard for her to find a top tier guy. Let's get back to the video.
She left on November 28th for New York. As you guys know, this girl has an apartment in New York as well. She was going back and forth between here and there. And then they talked on WhatsApp on January 1st, 2024. So he saw her again, guys, right? So she left the 28th, and then he started talking on WhatsApp on the 1st. I mean, they were talking on Instagram before that, but as you guys know, we can't show those messages because first Instagram got wiped with mine. Then on December 28th to January 10th, she was in Miami, right? They spent a few days together. About half that time, she wasn't with Fresh, right? Then they didn't see each other again until March 9th, right, in Barbados. They met in Barbados and hung out in Barbados for a few days, right? They were there for approximately 3 days. Then she was in Miami for the rest of that period, right? So from March 9th to 24th, they spent time together here in Miami and also in Barbados. That's where she met his family, etc. Right? Then, so what? We're talking about 20 days here that they spent.
Within 20 days, she was head over heels in love to the point where she wanted to stop taking birth control and have his baby because he said so, right? That's what she was saying. You feel me? Again, this is game. Remember what we've been saying this from the very, very beginning. All this is game. Fresh's game versus CJ Daisy's game. It was a heavyweight bout. Heavyweight bout. They was going at it. And Fresh's game was superior. Why do I say that? Because he smashed her first night. But remember, that was part of her game. She's like, I'm going to go ahead and give him this Foxy Brown, and I'm going to go ahead and play the role of a high-value woman. I'm going to play the role of a feminine woman. I'm going to look the part. I'm going to play the part. I'm going to seem submissive, whatever. It's all a game. I'm going to buy him things, right? I'm going to pay for dinner with him, maybe pay for gas. Maybe, you know, I'm going to buy his mom gifts. When we went down there, she gave his mom some Hermes slippers. That's on video. You can see it. She playing the game, so she gonna invest a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and invest maybe $5,000 or $10,000 on this guy. But guess what? She see the bread, she see the bag. Like, I'm gonna wind up with, you know, 50, 60, 70,000. I'm gonna get one of these cars. I'm gonna get that G-Wagon. He gonna get me an apartment. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be flying me all over the world. He gonna be paying for that first class. That's what she thinking. It's game versus game. That's all it is, right? Like a chess match or a samurai match. That's what it is. Brother Petty, you a fool. like Daisy, she's problematic. So she might not be free in China either, right? She might get back to China. They be like, Comrade Daisy, come with us. Put her in a re-education camp, something like that. Yeah, your credit, your social score didn't hit rock bottom. We're going to have to re-educate your ass. You know what I mean? We're going to have to bring you back for the people. You might be right, bro. You might be right. Cash Corleone was good, fam. First time seeing you, man. Welcome. Thanks for coming through. He like, did they delete the stream off YouTube? It stopped in the middle of me watching it. It looks like they did, bro. Either YouTube deleted it or Myron and Fresh, well, not Myron and Fresh, but the Fresh and Fit fam, like the Fresh and Fit editing team, maybe they pulled it down for some reason or another, but it's gone, bro. We was sitting here reacting to it, and we're watching it on Rumble right now, right? Road rage for life, bro. You must live down here in Florida, bro. The kind of road rage out here ain't like the road rage in LA, bro. They be flipping their cars over, man. But it's definitely on Rumble, man. We're watching on Rumble right now. Brother Tommy B, that's not a win if she was giving it up anyway, DL. I mean, and Brother Tommy, we talked about this. Like, if the goal is just to smash, right? Short term, it's a win. But where he messed up is running up in it raw, busting up in there. I don't believe in pull-out game, man. It don't work. I'm lightweight suspicious of condoms. We were talking about on the earlier show today. You feel me? That's where it really went wrong, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And then, you know, of course, the style of game, the dirty macking and all that kind of stuff, like we talked about, man. I'm more on your side now with that style of game. I don't agree with that kind of game. Sell the Dream, the Romeo dirty macking game. I don't like any one of those games. So I've gotten closer to your position on that. But that's the game he was running, and look what it cost him. You know what I mean? He got the Foxy Brown up front, right up front, and I think he was like falling for Shorty, bro. I really do. I think I was watching Coach Greg Adams, and I was kind of listening to what I'm seeing, what's going on. Maybe, you know, and listening to what Myron was saying. We got to pay attention to what Myron's about to say here. I'm thinking, you know, maybe he was having feelings for Shorty, bro. You know what I mean? Don't fall Don't fall for a skeezer, y'all. Don't fall for a skeezer. I think he was falling for it, bro. Even though his homies, his circle was like, man, be careful, man. Don't look out for her. You know what I mean? Be careful. But hey, it is what it is, man. You fall in love, man. Fall in love, man. Falling in love is a serious thing to do. Before you fall in love, make sure the love is true. Name that artist. Who came up with them lines? That's a hook on an old school hip hop song. Falling in love is a serious thing to do. Before you fall in love, make sure the love is true. Y'all be talking about us old people, man. All you gotta do is listen to the real hip hop. We was out there dropping game, giving you the sauce. These rappers now talking about Molly's and Percocets. Just saying. Let me know who got the answer for that. You know what I mean? I Am the Single One. Of course, they deleted it. Fit Doxter shaking my head. No, they did not. Myron didn't dox her. They were very careful to remove all of her pertinent information. All they used was her name, which is already out there. There's already multiple podcasts before they aired. Multiple podcasts were revealing this information. There's one out there now because I saw the very same information, and actually I forwarded it to Myron, but he already had it. And I sent it to Fresh as well. Fresh asked me for it. Give me a second. It was there's a podcast out there, High Side Ops. It's a podcast. They already had that stuff out there, so it's not a doxing situation, sis. And even on Fresh and Fit, they covered up her name, even in Mandarin. They covered up her sensitive information, addresses, and stuff like that when they went through it. But they did keep her name. Tommy B, if she really pregnant, she won. Facts. The 100%, bro. If she's really pregnant, and it's Tommy B is right. If old girl is really pregnant, and if it's Fresh's baby, they do a DNA testing. She won, but she's not gonna win. And the reason I think that this baby will never see the light of day is because the amount of money that she's looking at and getting in child support, right? Even in New York, best case scenario for her is probably around $3,800 to $4,000 a month in child support, right? Fresh ain't a billionaire. Fresh ain't bringing down $500 million net worth, right? So if Fresh is earning, let's say $300,000 a year, shout out to Brother Shaw. He ran the numbers on This Is Shaw podcast. If Fresh is bringing down $300,000 a year, let's say, we're just making up these numbers. We have no idea where Fresh is financially. The most he would pay in child support in Florida would be around, not the most, but he'll be paying the ballpark figures on child support in Florida will be around $2,100 a month. And in New York, it'll be around about $3,800 a month. If he was making $300,000 a year, which is a lot of money. That puts him in the 1% of earners, right? If I'm not mistaken. Somebody check my math on that. It's like he doxed the fuck out of her, LOL. Nah, Cash, I don't agree with that because they blurred out. They just used her name. There's no address information or whatever. Even with the stuff that they pulled up in Mandarin, they blotted all that stuff out, and so did that other podcast. But I could be wrong. I Am the Single One. Pregnancy sucks, then you have to give birth. And that's the truth. We got Dusto in the building. What's good, Scam Likely? You know what I mean? If you want to watch the full episode, you got to watch it on you're gonna have to watch that on Rumble right now. You're like, yeah, good point. If it is his, right? If it is his, yeah, there's a lot going on with that, bro. And for y'all don't, hey, Tommy B is a real one, man. Just so y'all know, for the newcomers in here, you know what I mean? For my OGs that are in here, my day ones, y'all need to understand Tommy G a beast, bro. He a beast, bro. Like I love hearing him talk, man, because he drops the game like it's supposed to be dropped, man. He gives it for real, for real. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to you, brother. Another Don DeMarco to my man Tommy B.
Don DeMarco.
You know what I mean? Fellow service member coming, holding down the Navy, even though we kicked y'all ass in football this year. But let's move along. Let's get back to the video.
Even though they knew each other since November, she was in China for a period of time, New York, etc., come back and forth. So they've spent about, I'd say, roughly 15 to 20 days together, right? Cumulatively. During the course of this time, there were a bunch of red flags that Fresh noticed that made him say, you know what, I don't know if I could take this girl seriously. Number one, he had mentioned to her that there was a guy in Las Vegas. As you guys know, we go to Las Vegas all the time to do, Access Vegas, etc. We'll actually be there tomorrow, okay? And when we were out there, a photographer had said, oh, I know her. And and he didn't say anything bad. However, when Fresh mentioned to her that someone in Vegas knew her, she got really nervous and scared. And he was like, that's weird. Why would you get so nervous? Right? Number 2, she has 3 phones. Okay? 3. He saw towards the end of the relationship, and what made him kind of say, I don't want to deal with this girl anymore, was he saw random conversations with 4 numbers unsaved on one of her phones. Okay? When they came back from Barbados, they were stopped by customs. They interviewed her for 2 hours, guys. Okay? When she was being held at customs. You guys know I used to work for Immigration and Customs Enforcement as an investigator for Homeland Security Investigations. And normally when they detain you at the airport like that, something is going on. And they detained her for 2 hours, and she showed pictures of her and Fresh together, etc. More than likely, what I'm suspecting, I don't know this for a fact, but for them to detain her for 2 hours. Remember, guys, she's a foreign national. She's Chinese. She's here on a visitor visa, which she's admitted on other podcasts, by the way, which is typically a B1, B2 visa. They probably think that she's here working illegally or maybe doing some kind of sex work, which we're going to get into that as well. Okay? We don't know for a fact, but for them to hold you at the border like that tells me something.
Bro, I want to say this real quick because, listen, if y'all out there, say what you want about Fresh and Fit, but if you want to go at them with receipts, you want to go at them with some investigative work, stay away from Fresh and Fit. Be prepared to get in the weeds. People be like, yeah, man, Myron's the police. No, Myron police. Myron was the feds, bro. And anybody in the streets will tell you there's night and day difference between the police and the feds. When the feds come see you, bro, that's all they do is investigate, man. You see, we got his little note. He got a big old notebook right there, bro. He going through all this. Man, look. Myron ain't the police, man. He the feds. He the dude you don't want to see. I'm cool if, Officer Fife come walking up to the door, man, pull his bullet, one little bullet out his pocket. I'm cool with that, man. Officer Fife coming out this joint, man. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with that. Like, Officer Fife is out here like, oh, let me get my bullet out. Let me get my bullet in here. Can I put my bullet in my gun there, Sheriff? Can I put my bullet in my gun? I ain't got a problem with them. I don't care what they think they got, what they say they got. I ain't got a problem with them. But when the feds show up in their suits and they want to come to your house, right? When the feds come up in their suits, yeah, y'all, just so y'all know, Uncle Saint always got a pistol in arm's reach. Just so y'all know, if y'all wondering what I was doing, I didn't bring my extra clip up here, but magazine, in case Jay Swans is watching, I didn't bring my spare magazine. You get mad when I call them clips. But I'm always armed, boy. You kick my door in, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. You hear me? But I'm not worried about the police. I can't tell you how many times that I was dirty as hell, bro, talking to the beat cop. Dirty as hell, bro. Talking to the beat cop. I ain't worried about the beat cop. But when the feds show up, man, let me call the attorney, bro. Somebody give me the phone, man. I'm about to call the attorney. I ain't got nothing to say to investigator so-and-so. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing to say to special agent so-and-so. Nothing. I ain't got nothing to say to y'all, bro. Yes, I'll come have a meeting. What day do y'all want to meet? Does Thursday work at 3 p.m.? I'll be there with my lawyer, right? I ain't worried about the police. I ain't never been worried about the police. You know what I mean? King Life, it's the ones that come at you in a suit you got to worry about. Facts, bro. Facts. Myron was that dude in a suit. Facts. Let's continue.
Right? Then, after Fresh cut the relationship off with her, she finally admitted that she had sugar daddies in the past. She took off to New York right away, right? And and we'll show an Instagram picture right now, actually, real fast, of when she took off. So she goes, after Fresh told her, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore. I don't intend on marrying you. And, I'm not going to get you an apartment because, mind you, this all started, guys, because she wanted an apartment and Fresh said no, right? And she so she leaves abruptly and she drops the Instagram story saying, bye, going to find a better life, right? As she's.
Now, one thing I do want to point out, and I haven't confirmed this with Fresh, but it seems that Fresh allowed her to stay in one of the apartments, one of his rental properties while she was there. It seems that's what happened. I haven't had a chance to clarify this with Fresh. And the reason is he's got enough on his plate. I don't want to be hitting him up. Hey, man, is it true you did this? Hey, man, is it true you did that? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Right? because Fresh got resources, bro. And I mean, like, he's a good dude. So if you in town or whatever, that's someone you dealing with, that's someone you smashing, you got to empty your apartment and it's furnished. Like, go ahead, shorty. You can stay here for a few days, whatever, because I know you finna go wherever you about to go. She was staying there. He was pulling up, doing what he was doing it dirty, right? Just pulling up, shooting the club up, get some, and then going out about his business. Because in one of her videos, she was saying, oh, he wouldn't come home for days. What you mean he wouldn't come home? He was going home. He wasn't coming to the trap. He had you in the trap house. He went home to the penthouse. Right. So, and then she was like, yeah, I want, and again, this was before she said anything about being pregnant. She's like, I want you to get me an apartment. And he said no. So, and again, in her mind, she's like, now she's trying to run her part of the game. This is like, round 4, round 5, Fresh won the first few rounds. Now she coming back out. I'm going to need a place to stay. Check. I'm going to need you maybe to help me buy this flight or whatever. Check. Maybe she's trying to get, can you help me get some groceries or whatever? Check. So you're going to be spending some money. Right. And then she's like, nah, I need an apartment. I need you to buy me an apartment. Oh, what?
Houston, we have a problem.
You ain't getting that. No. That's when Fresh went full Forrest Gump. I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is. I know what being played is. That's when he wised up. You add on to all this other suspicious activity with your phones and whatnot and whatever. Having 3 phones isn't suspicious in and of itself, especially if you're a busy person. I know people who have 2 or 3 phones. One's a legit business phone, corporate phone. The other might be a personal phone. Hell, I had 2 phones. I would use one phone for all my comedy and business stuff, and I had my regular phone because I wanted to keep the 2 separate. And I had a number to put on our flyers, and it had I had one of my cool sisters would put a message on a voicemail. Hey, if you've reached whatever it was, DL Saint Entertainment, if you have any questions about, our Monday show, press 1. If you have any questions about our Thursday show, press 2. If you just want to speak to DL, or when it was Don Lewis, if you want to speak to Don Lewis, press 3. Thank you for calling. And then it was like, then you hit whatever button. So I had a phone for that. Then I had my own regular phone. So it wouldn't be a stretch for somebody to have a 3rd phone, but she ain't corporate like that, right? So that's what was coming out. He's like 3 phones is crazy. Well, that's what Fresh was saying. That's what Fresh and Myron, the whole Fresh and 15 was like, this is kind of shady, right? And trust me when I say this, I'm not saying it's 100% normal. I'm not saying that, but especially in the hood, you see a dude with 2 or 3 cell phones, you know what time it is, bro. Even chicks, like, what time that, what that is. But I have met some people in the corporate world who have 3 phones. I've seen that. I had 2 at one point. I only got 1 now. I probably never level up to 2 again, unless I wind up working for somebody and that we want you to have this corporate phone. But yeah, you're right. 3 might be a stretch. You know what I mean? Let's continue.
She's getting on a plane to go back to New York, and she's been in New York since, right? She left on or about, I want to say March 26th, I think is the day that she left, March 26th. So they get back. So the timeline, again, November 21st, they meet, okay? No, they hang out again, December 28th to January 10th for a period of time. Then from March 9th to the 24th, he basically breaks up with her a day or two after they get back, after they're back in Barbados here in Miami, says, hey, I don't want to get you the apartment. I don't want to marry you. I don't think this is going to work out like long term, because she wanted a serious relationship. So she gets on a plane and leaves on the 26th, right? Mind you, well, actually, no, we're going to talk about that later on. We're going to talk about the pregnancy in the whole other chapter. We got a couple chapters on this thing, but I just wanted to give you guys the relationship, okay? So that's how they met. That's how long they've hung out with each other and known each other. Though they've known each other since November, cumulatively speaking, okay, they only spent roughly between 15 to 20 days actually hanging out with each other and speaking to each other. And during the course of them meeting and hanging out with each other, Fresh is vetting her. He's testing her. He's asking her questions, etc. And she failed the test, right? She failed the test. These are a couple of the red flags that he noticed while he was hanging out with her in person that made him say, I can't commit to this girl. I can't take this girl seriously. Mind you, he was doing his thing and he had other women as well, which is something that she was also angry about during this whole situation. So there we go. Now that we have an idea of the relationship, let's get into the other elephant in the room, okay?
So the whole thing about vetting, like, whenever you get with somebody, you should be vetting right off the rip. when I'm trying to be with someone, if I think I'm gonna be in a long-term relationship with someone, you want to be able to vet them. In my opinion, this is DL Saint's opinion. 2 years, 24 months, bro. 2 years. I think it's very difficult to fool someone for 2 years. I think it's very difficult to hide who you truly are from another individual from the world for 2 years. While you with them, spending time with them, being intimate with them and all that. I think it's very difficult. Now, the key is not to be going up and shooting the club, shooting the club up raw and all that kind of stuff within that 2 year period. Yes, that can be very difficult. I get it. Couples get together, they get to a point where they trust one another, and it is what it is. Ideally, you don't want to be shooting up the club or nothing like that until you've thoroughly vetted who you with, and that's who you're trying to be with them. And either you're going to marry them, which I am strongly against in this country, but the long-term relationship I'm cool with in this country. And then, of course, you want to be familiar with the laws or whatnot, but either way, you got a choice to make. You vet them after that 24-month period. Yo, man, she the real deal, or yeah, he's a real one. And then it's time to make your choice. It's just, because now you got it. Now, you vetted this person. Like, can you trust this person? That's what it boils down to. Can you trust this person? And then you go from there. Is this who I want to be with? It's, I get it. It's scary, but it is what it is. So once you meet someone, you begin vetting. The vetting process begins as soon as y'all meet. Right off rip, fresh, just kind of like, man, I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like that. All right, I'm moving on. But where did he screw up? He'd already busted up in her. You know what I mean? He already busted up in her. And for me, like the 2 years is for someone you're looking for long term. So you want to say wife status, long-term relationship. That's 2 years, right? So if you just out here smashing girls, right? So let's talk about this real quick. Just real quick, guys. Just real quick. If you out here in the trenches, you out here running rotations, you out here trying to get on with women, right? The first thing you need to do, you need to be honest with yourself, and you need to tell yourself what your mission is. Y'all see that flag behind me, man? Airborne. I was in the Army once upon a time. I was a paratrooper. I've gone to war. I've done stuff. I worked with some of the best tip of the spear individuals in the world, right? I've worked with, U.S. Army Green Berets. I've worked with Rangers. I've worked with guys, not just squirreled out Rangers, but Rangers with tab, the tab Rangers. I've worked with guys in the regiment. I've worked with LERP teams, right? I've worked with foreign legionnaires. I've worked with Turkish soldiers. I've worked with the Scotch Dragoons, I think they were called, some soldiers from the United Kingdom, right? I've been on missions and interacted with soldiers from all over the world, right? All over the world. French soldiers, foreign legionnaires, all over the world, right? I'm here to tell you, the United States Army, best trained force the world has ever known in the history of history. That's why I met all these guys, because they can't wait to train with us. They can't work with us. They can't wait to, to get out there and learn from us, right? So the first thing you need to do is you need to ask yourself, what is my mission? What is it that I am looking for? If your mission is to go out here and smash, then that mission is a short-term mission. That is a short-term objective. All I want to do is smash. Okay, it's not a whole lot of vetting that needs to be done, because you're not trying to be with this woman. You just need to protect yourself, go out here and have some fun. Be smart, keep your head on a swivel. Don't get yourself caught up. It is more than just getting someone pregnant. You might be messing with a girl who's looking to set you up. She'll bring you to a situation. You might have some dudes sitting there. She'll walk you in the house, get you all naked. Next thing you know, me and brother Tommy walk in the room, no Diddy, with the mask on, like, give it up smooth, Jack. You know what I mean? Taking this and taking that. Where your keys at, homie? Them are keys. What's your address? Give me your license. Tie you up. Go to the house. Run through the house. Dudes, that will happen, man. If I'm looking to set some dude up, I'm going to use a beautiful woman to get him away from his people, to get him somewhere vulnerable so you can get him. So you got to be smart. You got to be thinking, this woman might be hunting me just like I'm supposed to be hunting her. So you got to be careful. It ain't just about the sex thing, right? But if your goal is just to smash, it's short term. And if you out here in today's world and you trying to live that life and you want to be a player, y'all need to check out A Dose of Game. Go to that website, YouTube channel, A Dose of Game. Go watch his videos are quick, man. 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I think he might have had one for 10 minutes, but his message is sweet and to the point. If you run a short-term game, you need to run it like that. You really want to be a player, don't be bringing women back to your house, right? You take them to the hotel, man, get tellies, or you have a spot set up. Make sure, you know, make sure your security is on point. Make sure you got your things on. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, Uncle Saint I got arm's length. I always got my thing. Right. So if your goal is just to smash short-term stuff, it's short-term stuff, man. You ain't really got to be worried about vetting women for the long term. Now, if your goal is to find you a good woman, you think you got one, she a real one, she's taking care of her business, she's what you want. Now you're looking at long-term stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to vet her for 24 months. I'm gonna have to really find out what's up with this woman. The vetting process includes meeting her people, meeting her family, her close friends, you know what I'm saying? Her inner circle. What kind of people are these? I can't tell you how many times I was with a woman, I'm thinking she the one until I really meet her people and I find out, man, they hood as hell. She gotta be hood with these people. And then it comes out when you go to the crib, you go to the barbecue, and you see how they act. Like, oh, no, let me get up out of this situation. Right? The vetting process, I believe, should take 2 years. So to answer your question, bro, 2 years for a woman you trying to be with, long-term, be it a wife, long-term, committed relationship, whatever that means to you. 2 years. But if it's just some chicks out here you smashing, you just smashing. Be careful. Learn from freshest mistake. Don't be shooting up the club, busting all up in it. That's all I'm saying. I am the single one. 2 years, no girlfriend or wife privileges. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And please, 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 like the video. Appreciate you. If you're going to wait 2 years to elevate her to girlfriend, how are you going to dangle the carrot to keep her around that lag if you're not giving her something? Here's the thing. If a woman is with you, especially if she's a more attractive woman, like she got herself together, like she's maybe, two levels above average, she wants to be with you, bro. If anybody out here is telling you that, you need to have the kind of game, like my game, I could talk any woman into being with me or whatever, man, that's bullshit, bro. She chose you. She ain't going nowhere, bro. That's part of the vetting process. She wants to be your woman, right? She wants to be your girl. Keep that in mind. Don't forget that, bro. You're already there. It's just now you have to make sure you chose the right woman. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. I gotta scream at my daughter. I'm yelling at my daughter to go to sleep. She done already went to sleep. Oopsie. I lost track of time. So when you talk about elevation and all that, man, if your girl's with you, like you met a woman, let's say you out and about and you met a woman. Let me pull up a one shot real quick. Let's say you out and about, you done met a woman, right? You out here running your rotation. You meet this girl, you talking to her, you telling her the truth. It's like, yeah, I'm doing what I'm doing. She's like, oh, you got a girlfriend now? I got friends though. You letting her know I'm out here. I'm not committed to nobody. I'm doing my thing. I'm single, but I do have friends. You might see me out and about, whatever. You telling her. And if she's cool with that, she still wants to go out with you. Like, oh, what, you some sort of player? You a bad boy? Hey, baby, I'm just treating you like a grown-up, love. You asked me about me, I'm telling you about me. But damn, you look good. You know what I mean? You want to go out and get some ice cream? You know what I'm saying? You want some butter pecan, baby? What's your favorite ice cream? Right? That's you getting into your game, right? And she's like, all right, let's get some ice cream, right? So you starting the process. You looking at, okay, you running a rotation of 4 or 5. She might be number 6 or 7. Right? Running a rotation. You know what I mean? She's with your program. She's down. Like, all right, when y'all together. She ain't tripping. If she catch you with somebody else, you done told her the truth. She know what time it is. But if it's something about her that you digging, like, man, something about you I'm digging. Now, this is where everybody's game differs. If I'm messing with a woman, I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to mess with you. I will cut off my rotation. This is what I did when I was younger. I'm going to cut my rotation off and I'm going to focus on this woman right here. And that's what I would do. Now, for me, the vetting process has begun. Now, she doesn't know I cut my rotation off. That's something that I chose to do because I'm trying to see what's up with her. I really don't cheat. When dudes be out there like, I don't cheat, black men don't cheat. I really don't cheat. But that's a choice that I made for my own reasons. I don't cheat. And cheating is lying to a woman, telling her that she's everything, and you out here, smashing other chicks or whatever. Like, be honest, be upfront with yourself. Be true to yourself. So once I make that decision and I'm going to mess with that woman, I cut everybody else. I cut them all off and I focus on her. Like, I'm going to go ahead and focus on her. Now I'm vetting. So there you go right there. So it's like, oh, I'm not trying to dangle nothing. I ain't got to dangle nothing. She wants me. All I got to do is not screw it up. 1 and 2, find out who she really is. Let's get past her representative, because we all give a representative when we meet, right? Let's get past that. Let's see who she really is. And that process should take 2 years. And at the end of that process, I'm thinking like, all right, this is who I want to be with. Now, me personally, I'm not getting married under the American legal system, but I'll figure something out. Like, okay, I want to be with you long term, but I don't want to get married. She'll probably be like, well, look, I understand it because it's crazy out here, so I'll sign a prenup if you want to do that. If y'all ain't got nothing, if y'all both young and ain't got nothing to do, it really doesn't matter unless you plan on having something. So you can say, hey, let's do this. Let's both sign this documentation to protect each other, that kind of thing, whatever it takes. But you got to be planning for that, right? So I hope that helps. You know what I mean? I hope that helped, brother. But don't worry about dangling the carrot to keep her around, man. She wants you the carrot, bro. She's trying to be with you. She wants to be with you. She's already given the best part of herself to you. You are already smashing more than likely. So if you know what I mean, but you still need to vet and find out who she is. Fresh was paying attention. He just didn't catch it fast enough, right? He got burned, and it's not STD burn, but he got burned in the sense that he was smashing her and busting up in her, and he gave her the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to run this play on him, to run this baby trap. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Brother Chris, what's good, fam? I see you, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. And like I said, do me a favor, y'all, do me a solid, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get that 150 subscribers back. You know what I mean? We on our way, 2K on the way. We're trying to make it happen. Appreciate that, sis, helping out. So like, if you're that dude and she wants you, why are you giving up the leverage by cutting off your rotations? Shouldn't she have earned that privilege? Here's the thing. Everyone is different. Remember I said, you have to determine what you were trying to do. Now we're talking about how Uncle Saint was running it. This is me. When I would do it, I would cut my rotation off. I lost a few rotations chasing after some women. It is what it is. I can always get that back. I can always go get more women. That's not a problem. You know what I mean? So that's how I do it. Now, if you want like fresh and fit preachers, you do the work, right? You become the best version of yourself. You get your money together, you get your fitness together, and all that stuff, right? And you can have your rotation. You can, and being honest with the women, you can continue to have your rotation. If you want to do that, then by all means, man, make that happen. Just don't lie. That's my only thing. Don't lie to these women, bro. If you're gonna run a rotation, tell her she's in the rotation. Let her know where she is. Let her know. Let her choose, and then she's cool with it. And one day she might, you know what, I'm tired of it. I don't want to be in this rotation no more. She's still gonna respect you because you kept it 100, right? And then you can always circle the block, and you can always come back to her every now and then, every 6 months or something like that. Maybe once a year, she'll see you want to holler at you. The hey big head stuff. So every man must choose. There's a lot of dudes in these spaces, bro, like in the red pill space and the manosphere space, and they're looking for answers, bro. None of this stuff is rigid. Every man must choose. This is the path I want to take. I think I'm going to do it this way. Hey, Uncle Saint does it that way. Myron does it that way. Fresh is over here doing it this way. You know what I mean? Brother Tommy over there doing it that way. You need to decide how you're going to move and move accordingly. And so long as whatever you're doing is working for you, then you golden, my brother. You golden. Just keep doing you. Right? Never compromise yourself. Be who you are, man. Don't be lying to these chicks, man, because you lying to yourself when you do that. Keep it 100. You know what I mean? Keep that Mac hand down. This is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to do it. You with it, baby? Cool. And you ain't got to have money. Money helps. Money helps. But like people come up to me, be like, man, I like that watch. Man, I like that car. I look them dead in the face and I'll be like, I stole it. I'll be like, it ain't mine. That's his. I'm driving. I'm riding. I'm driving around in Brother Tommy's car. That ain't my car. I'm mine all the time. That's her car, bro. That's my chick's car, bro. That's my number 3's car. I lie all the time. I don't want you to think I got bread. I want you to think I'm broke, and I'ma still get you. I'ma still mac you. That's to me. That's the ultimate game. But at the end of the day, I ain't never came up with a line. I ain't never came up with a way that I'm gonna get a woman to just jump in the bed with me, bro. She doing that on her own. The secret to my success is not fucking up. It's keeping my mouth shut. When I see that she done chose me, when I see that she vibing on me, I just sit back, bro. I'm gonna let her do what she do. And we'll see where this leads. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do too much. I ain't gonna do too little. So be thinking about that. Gentlemen, y'all gotta run your own game. It don't matter what anybody else is doing. Do what works for you. All right? Don't forget that. You know what I mean? It's like when I said dangle the carrot, I meant as in rewarding her good behaviors. I mean, bro, you can reward her good behaviors or whatever, man. But here's the thing. If she wants to be with you, she's going to be with you, bro. She's going to be with you, man. No matter what. Her reward is just having your time, just having your attention. The fact that she can call you, pick the phone up right away. She know there's other women out there that you just text. She knows. She's like, at least I ain't one of them girls. She knows women out there you barely even communicate with. All you do is hit them up at 3 a.m. talking about I'm finna come over and smash. Get it ready. She know it. She's seeing you move. She know these other women, people talking about you. She get it. So the fact that you even spending time with her, the fact that you will, you know what I'm saying, hit her up out the blue, man, she happy with that. That's what she happy with because she want to be with you. Now that could change in a moment's notice, bro. That could change in the New York minute, bro. It just, women could be fickle like that. And if it does change, you just, all right, cool. You move on to the next one. Don't be sitting around there trying to chase her. Oh, please, baby, 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 please, man. I'll fuck all that, bro. She, all right, cool. I ain't mad at you. I'm gonna holler at you, shorty. I ain't mad at you. You know what I mean? Look, I am the single one. Stop lying, fellas. It's 2024. Yeah. So, I mean, you could do that, man. That whole, you know, rewarding good behavior, punishing bad behavior, man, you can do all that. Whatever. Whatever's whatever. You know what I mean? But my thing is, she want to be with me. I always use my 3-day rule. I'm going to smash her within 3 days or 3 dates. The first 3 encounters, I'm smashing. If I don't, I'm moving on. You know what I mean? That's the way I move. Everyone has their way of doing things. And now that I'm older, right now, man, I ain't even on that, bro. I ain't going to lie to you, man. Rich Cooper is 100% right, man. These days, most women, man, the juice is not worth the squeeze, bro. But I'm an old man. Y'all young men, y'all need to get out there and figure it out. These young girls are freaky. Y'all need to get out there and figure it out. Brother Pablo, like, Fresh let her know he had 4 other girlfriends, facts. And that was a good thing. But, man, he got caught up, man, by busting in her, bro. I hope he learns from that. You know what I mean? I hope he learns from that. Like, you don't need money to get these chicks. You need money to keep her around. Not really. It, again, depends on what your mission is, man. What you trying to do? You going for the short-term thing? You just smashing? You won. You smashing. You done smashed already. It might only be one hit. You might hit her for 6 months. You might hit her for 6 years. But that's your short-term game. That's it. There's no way she's going to be, you know, wifey, girlfriend material, or whatever. So you won. So money to keep her around, I don't know if I agree with that. I don't necessarily disagree with that, right? Women ain't really trying to take care of no man. At least she needs to believe, because, you know, they're all in the feelings. She needs to feel that you're progressing and you're moving up. And that way your value is always increasing. But that doesn't mean you got to have the money to show it. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just the clout. Maybe your network is insane. You know, maybe you just bringing her to red carpet events that don't cost you nothing. You know what I mean? There's so many different finesses out there, bro. So don't be worried so much about the money. You should be earning as much as you possibly can and reaching your full potential for you, not for these women. For you. You out here getting it for you. You got, you know, you're preparing for your retirement. You're buying homes and properties to better your portfolio for you. Right? So just keep that in mind as well, bro. Don't get lost in the sauce, man. There's a lot of bullshit being floated around or whatever. And I'm not even going to call it bullshit. It just, there's a lot of different techniques being floated around out there. Some people want it this way. Some people want it that way. Which way works best for you? You figure that out and you make it happen. My brother, Colonel Sanders, is in the building. You know what I'm saying? The vice president of New Templars, bro. Y'all better get on with that, man. New Templars out here in Central Florida, man. We doing it. We making it happen. We making it happen. You know what I mean? This goes to show that any of us can get got. Absolutely, bro. If you ain't, you get caught slipping, man. You get caught. It is what it is. I'm here to tell you, Uncle Sam got a lot of stories, and I'm going to share these stories with my knights. If you want to hear these stories, we don't do that online. We do it in, you know, we meet. Wherever you are in America, man, wherever community you got, you should be getting together with like-minded brothers. Y'all should be coming together at least once a month and having these conversations face to face, man. Go have a cigar, have a drink, whatever. Have these conversations, be sharing notes, bro. It's cool to have this technology and being online and all that, but it's nothing like true brotherhood, bro, true fellowship. That's what we doing here with the New Templars, man. We do this right in the Central Florida area. and we're growing, man. So if you want to know more about the New Templars, man, holler at Colonel Sanders. He'll let you know all about it. And he was like, that was for long term. Yeah, for long term, bro. For long term. And if it's short term, it doesn't matter, man. You just trying to smash or whatever. But for long term, be it for a marriage, which I'm not crazy about the marriage laws in America, or just, long term committed relationship, that's how I do it. Figure out what works best for you, my brother, and move accordingly. Colonel Sanders is saying Daisy is either going to jail in China or getting recruited as a spy. She might. K-Love is in the building, aka the Go. What's good? Hey, y'all. New to the channel, loving the peace and love, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. All you newcomers, that's for y'all. That's for y'all. And that was a long pause. I know I took a long pause away from the video, but I wanted to be clear on that, bro. There is no one way. You have to figure out what's the best way for you, which encompasses your goals and your objectives, and move accordingly. And don't be afraid to change your objective if you need to. All right, let's get back to it. Let me pull this back up. Let's get back to it.
Okay. We talked about the first elephant in the room with the relationship and Fresh being an idiot, which he is. Let's just be honest here. He made a big fucking mistake. And it is what it is. Guys make mistakes. No one is perfect, but this one was a big one. And we got to take accountability for that. He fucked up here, right? So as you guys know, she's been running around. She went on Abba and Preach's pod, right? And I'm not surprised. Abba and Preach have been making videos on us for years now at this point. They've made somewhere between 30 to 40 videos on us, talking shit, trying to attack our character, etc. And other podcasts as well she's went on, talking about this story, etc. She's essentially been doing a press run the past few days ever since she leaked this phone call and text messages, right?
Facts.
And I'm going to show you guys a clip. One of the things she's been doing is saying that she is not a sex worker, right? So let's go ahead and play the two clips where she says this. Here's from one podcast, which I will not name.
They're accusing me for being escort and being on this kind of website. Just use the brand. If I'm a Miss Asia and I'm a former bodybuilder, why would I put myself on the internet?
It doesn't make sense.
Escort website. That is
it doesn't make sense.
You see stuff like this, man. It's because people hate Myron and Fresh, bro, and they rush out here to get themselves. They crash out in an attempt to make Myron and Fresh look a certain way. They crash out. This woman is sitting here right now saying, well, if I'm an escort, why would I do that? Blah, 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 blah. I don't know why she thought that she could run from her digital footprint. I don't know why she was thinking that. I don't know why she thought that men who she has interacted with and done business with in the past won't come forward. I guarantee you there's tons of messages on WhatsApp that you can easily screenshot. I think you can screenshot on WhatsApp. Yeah, you can screenshot WhatsApp. There's plenty back and forth negotiating prices and stuff like that. I bet you that comes out. That's like what King Life was saying. He's like, Myron has even more information. He probably has that. Dudes are sitting around watching. There's dudes watching Fresh and Fit when they saw her sitting at the table. It was like, I smashed her for $300. It was dudes watching the podcast like, yeah, I smashed her for $300. Let me pull up the WhatsApp right here. Here it is. Ha, 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 ha. Just laughing. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So I don't know what she was thinking.
We even one thing that I didn't.
Okay, so he says, yeah, doesn't make sense. I don't believe it. Yeah, you're not. Now let's go ahead and play our favorite YouTubers here, because and it's interesting because these guys were so quick to try to use this as content to make us look bad. They didn't properly vet this girl, but it's okay. I'm gonna do it for them, because since they want to bring this girl on and platform her, etc., but they don't know the real Daisy Chen. They don't know Jin Chen. But I know Jin Chen. And I'm gonna make you guys very familiar with her as well. We're all gonna know Jin Chen when this is done. Let's play their clip now.
That I would interview the woman in question at the heart of this whole thing. She provided me a bunch of screenshots, screen recordings, and a bunch of different things. And I think it answered a lot of the questions that would have seemed to be unanswered before. Things like whether or not she's a sex worker. She isn't. What was the time?
Okay. Abba.
You stupid.
You don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to show it right now. So
You big dummy.
She said she's not a sex worker. She's not an escort. Okay. What's this? In this photo that you guys can see here, we can see Jin Chen with meeting up with a potential client. Okay, I'm not going to say where this was.
And just real quick, we're gonna continue, but it's before the breast job. It's before, a lot of the work, but that appears to be her.
What I'm about to show you guys is all exclusive stuff that no one else has. Okay, but it's an anonymous source. Okay, so this is a photo of her meeting up with a guy, and it gets better. We got video and audio. Run the clip.
If you call me an escort, prove it. Prove it.
Firstly, you should pay her.
No.
Cash only.
No. We can transfer. Do you have cash?
I would prefer to pay you half first and then half after. It's never worked out good when I paid up front.
Why? I'm here. What are you worried about?
One time, I paid the girl up front. I was pushing her. She said she came up 3 times and that she couldn't do it anymore.
So you're going to do it 10 times? 2 weeks?
I have been scammed in the past.
Yeah. But I'm a girl. I need to be more secure. If you're not making excuse, that means you are not willing to pay.
I would like to please you morally for like an hour or so. It's not just me fucking. But yeah, usually I'll wait for 2, 3, 4 hours.
Non-stop?
We stop for maybe 30 minutes till I slip in and then
I cannot stay for 2 and 3 hours.
you can't stay for 2, 3
I can stay, but I cannot have sex for 2 and 3 hours. Like, who can do that?
It's not just sex for 2 and 3 hours. You will have to trust me on this. You will not be uncomfortable. You will not be painful. If you are, you may go. I will not force you to stay.
You can pay me half, and I will stay here for 1 hour.
1 hour doesn't mean you're only going to stay for 1 hour.
Then I will stay here for 1 hour and I leave. Because for you, 1 hour is enough. You said 2, 3 hours. I cannot stay for 2 and 3 hours.
You can't stay for 2 or 3
I
hours.
can't.
Honestly, the onus is on you to make this experience wonderful so that I will want to see you again.
Okay, so let's get started.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Houston, we have a problem.
She got a real problem, bro, because this is out here. Now, I know people might be asking, like, well, why is this dude filming this? He's probably, this is just my take on it. He's probably filming this for his own protection. Just in case something gets said down the road, police come knocking on the door, and he can say, hey, look, this is what happened. This is what we negotiated. All right, this may be illegal or whatever, but this is all I did. This is all we did. Here it is. This is what we agreed to. He's probably filming it for his own protection. This is why I think sex work should be legal. You know what I mean, brother? K Love is like, honored to be here. And by the way, my family is predominantly an Army family. Father was an Army veteran. Much love to you too, man. And shout out to your pops. Even if he was a leg, I'm gonna go ahead and show him some love, even if it was a leg, because we airborne over here, bro. But that's what it is. Yeah, bro. WeChat, bro. That was that's how money is moving. Again, this is before she had the upgrades. Just listen to the voice. You can hear her talk and listen to the other voices. Now, could this have been done with AI? Absolutely. This could be done with AI. We live in a world of deception. Any of this could be done, but hey, y'all, it is what it is. But Fresh and Fit, Myron, they have more.
I've got you in my sights.
I could end the podcast right there. But wait, there's more, guys. There's more, because see, she's been running around saying that she's not an escort, etc. No, I don't do this, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'll let you guys decide what you think after seeing that. Okay. We're going to keep going. There's more. I could end it right there, but let's go. Let's keep going. So obviously you guys can see here, that sounds like negotiating for something. I don't know what particularly, right? But I think we all know kind of what it may or may not be, right? So she's also talked about how she's a good person and her character, etc. We got some more, guys. So I have here a Chinese police report. You guys are probably wondering, Myra, what the hell? What's this? Guys, this is a police report where she basically stole money from an individual. Okay, yeah. She stole money from an individual. All right. And I had a friend of mine translate this for me. As you guys would know, I play Overwatch, right? And I have a buddy. I call him the Chinaman. And he went ahead and kindly translated this police report for us. And we have it for y'all here. Okay. At about 1940 on the evening of August 27, 2018, the reporter came to the police station to report that he met with a Chinese woman at about 12 o'clock noon on August 27, 2018 at lane 288 of Daza Road and exchanged 6,000 yuan for 870 with this woman. So basically he wanted her to give him cash, right? At around 4:45 on August 27, 2018, the woman hailed a car through Didi Taxi and then asked the reporter for 6,000 RMB. And then the reporter gave 6,000 RMB to the woman, and the two got in the car. Soon after, she claimed that she needed to get money from China Construction Bank, name of the bank, and asked to stop at the China Construction Bank on Yongjia Road, Zhuish District, Shanghai. But the woman did not return 10 minutes after getting out the car, and the reporter sent a message to the woman, but she replied she didn't want to meet the reporter. The reporter felt that he had been defrauded, so he reported the case. So this woman...
I ain't gonna lie, she hit a smooth lick, y'all. She hit a smooth lick. Give me the money. He give her $6 grand. All right, take the cash. Hey, stop over here by this bank so I get this other bread for you. She jump out the car with the money. She gone. Damn. She hit a smooth lick, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, shit, nah, you ain't getting out of the car with that. Give me that. I'll hold your purse, baby. Go on over there. What you need? You just need your debit card. Take your debit card. I'll hold your purse. I'm gonna hold this bag. I'm gonna hold that money. Well, give me my money back then. I just money be here when you get back. And dude went to the police. Shows you how the Chinese people are doing. And like I said, this is going to hurt her social score. You know what I mean? Her, whatever that number is called, that social score or whatever, is going to hurt her. She got a case. You know what I mean? I ain't a single one. All of this doesn't take his sperm out of her womb, though. And you got a fact. If, in fact, she is pregnant, which I highly doubt, and if Fresh is the biological father, then yeah, she won, he lost. And when I say that too, you know, when I say he lost, it's not because of the child. I want to be clear. Children are amazing. Children are the true innocence in all this. You know, the child ain't did nothing to nobody, right? So if that child does see the light of day, and if it is Fresh's child, he loses in a sense. He's got to deal with this woman for the next 18 years, really for the rest of his life. As long as his child is alive, he got to deal with this woman. You know what I mean? So he would definitely lose in that heavyweight bout I was talking about when they met each other mano a mano. He would lose. You know, he's gonna have to just pay some money. But really though, what's $2,000 to $4,000 a month to a guy who's driving Lamborghini, Ferrari, you know, G-Wagon, Audi, Aston Martin. You know what I mean? For real. So first got to give up a car, maybe 2 cars or whatever. Liquidate one of his properties or whatever. He could pay the whole child support for the full 18 to 21 years if he wanted to. Right? So, but the beauty of this, the real win would be if he gets custody of his kid, at least 50% custody, and he can just raise a child and be there as a father and be the father that he never had. Because y'all know Fresh didn't have his father in his life. So if Fresh could be that father to his child, I think that's a win. But as far as the bout goes, the mano a mano, yeah, if he got her pregnant, he lost, bro. He lost. You know what I mean? And yeah, she's definitely cooked, bro. You know what I mean? Straight out of Chong. You wrong, bro. Straight out of Chongpton. Oh, y'all wrong, bro. But hey, man, she... You know, Fresh met her, bro. When she came up with this, she hit Fresh straight with that Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? Fresh was like, yeah, I am the greatest. Right. My Wu-Tang style. Right. It's number 1. I'd like to try your Wu-Tang style. Let's begin then. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. She ain't scared, boy. She came straight from Wu-Dun. She was up there like in the Black Karate Kid with Will Smith and them doing this. Remember that Will Smith thing? She up on the thing doing all this up on the mountain, looking at the snake. The snake is just doing one of these things, and she out there doing this. That's Fresh. She the snake and Fresh out there doing. Who is good at making video clips, bro? Find that clip. Somebody find that clip from the Karate Kid, the new Karate Kid, with Will Smith kid's son in there. And there's a scene when they're on top of Wu-Dang Mountain, and there's a female Kung Fu master who was balancing herself over the mountain, and there's like a snake. It's like a cobra. And the cobra is like moving around, and the lady is looking at the cobra, and the cobra is moving around. If somebody can put her head on the snake and put Fresh's head on the Kung Fu Master, bro. If y'all could put that, if y'all make that happen, please send it to me. Please send it to me. That would be some. I'll send it to Fresh. I'll send it to Fresh. Like, look at this. That would be, boy, if Mo saw that, he'll start laughing for an hour straight. Hour straight. I ain't a single one. I thought she had a millionaire family. Yeah, that apparently that was a lie, sis. That's going to come out in this video as well.
Woman takes this guy's money and runs off with it, right? One of the people that she, one of her clients, right? So what does that say about her character? And you guys might be wondering, well, Myron, you got proof? Oh, I do got proof, actually. I got video. Here she is, taking the dude's money and doing what she's about to do with it. Oh. Hey, man. I mean, yeah, I could end it there. I could end it there, can I? But guess what?
I've got you in my sights.
There's more. Let's keep going. The show goes on. The show goes on. We're going all the way today, baby. We're going all. Let's get up in under DiCaprio in this bitch. The show goes on. I'm not leaving. This is my home. They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here. Let's fucking go. All right. So here we have her ID, right? Here she is. We obviously blurted out personal information so that we wouldn't dox her, but it's to show you guys that we know what we're talking about here. We actually have her Jin Chen. That's your real name, by the way, Jin Chen. It's not Daisy. You run around calling yourself Daisy Chen, but you're really Jin Chen. Okay. And we found out that you got fired from your job. Okay. Here's where you used to work for, right? For a marketing company. You were a marketing manager, Daisy. Or should I say Jin?
Well, that's great.
And we have
That's
the
just
documents
fucking great, man.
to show
What the
that
fuck
you got
are we
fired
supposed
and
to
why you
do?
got fired. Again, this is all in Chinese, but guess what? My boy We Rise once again, aka Chinaman, the guy that I play Overwatch with and we raged together when we destroyed these scrubs. He went ahead and translated for you guys once again. Shout out to the Chinaman. We got the official documents. Shout out to We Rise. He's on the line as well. But here it is. Here's why she got fired, guys. Okay. Miss Chen Jing, you have been working at Shanghai Beiming Performance Agency Co. since July 2nd, 2018, and your current job is a business assistant. The 3-year labor contract signed between you and the company on July 2nd, 2018 shall be terminated on August 3rd, 2018, and the employment relationship shall be terminated at the same time due to the following circumstances. What else was going on in 2018 when she got fired from her job around this time? Oh, she was stealing money and negotiating for fun with people in rooms which we showed a video of earlier. Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
Bro, all I'm saying is this. I couldn't be a kid today. I couldn't be y'all because I think about the stuff I did when I was under 20, and Lord help me if that stuff was on video somewhere, if that stuff was in the cloud. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm worried that some of the stuff I did is on the cloud, bro. I'm worried. And when those pictures start to surface, I'm gonna be like, AI, that ain't me. That's that. Who you gonna believe? You gonna believe me or your lying eyes? AI did that. Somebody better go talk to Hal. Somebody better go talk to Hal. He did that. DL Saint, what are you doing? Who can name the reference to the movie I just from that line to where that line is from? Who is Hal? Who am I talking about, y'all? I'm scared shitless, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The shit we was doing, bro, we was doing real things, bro. I can remember when I was barely a preteen, man. We had a task force on our ass. I ain't gonna say no more. You know, people be like, don't worry, you was young, man. Statute of limitations. Nah, they run a RICO, man. All that shit come right back up. I'll be sitting in court, sitting there wondering, like, why I'm in here, man. Something I did when I was 12. Like, yeah, well, it was criminal enterprise. And just like, that's what Puffy's going through. Now, I think Puffy's guilty of sin. We'll talk about that later on in the week. We'll talk about that later on in the week. But, hey, man, it is what it is. Let's continue.
By consensus of the parties, the worker is proved to be ineligible for employment during the probationary period. The worker seriously violates the rules and regulations of the unit. The employee seriously derelict in his duties or commits fraud for personal gain, causing major damage to the company.
You stupid.
The employee establishes labor relations with other employers at the same time, which has a serious impact on the completion of the work of the employer, or refuses to make corrections upon the company's request. The personal certification materials provided by the employee to the company are false, or the company concludes or reviews the labor contract contrary to its true intention by coercion or taking advantage of the danger of others. The worker is investigated for criminal responsibility in accordance with law. After the expiration of the medical treatment period, the worker cannot engage in the original job or work arranged by the company. The worker is not competent for the job and is still incompetent for the job after training or job adjustments. There's a major change in the objective circumstance on which the labor contract is concluded, making it impossible to perform the labor contract, and the two parties cannot reach an agreement on the change after negotiation between the parties. Other circumstances provided for by laws and administrative regulations. Please go to the company's personal administration department before August 6, 2018 to go through the resignation procedures, such as work handover, return of goods, and settlement of expenses and remuneration.
Damn, his translator is way better than AI, bro. Little Shorty got problems, man. Little Shorty got problems.
That's great. That's just fucking
This is
great,
what she's saying right now.
Now what the fuck are we supposed to do? We're some real pretty shit now, man.
You finished?
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
That's what she's saying to all those people that was telling her to run this play. That's what she's saying. Game over, man. What the fuck we gonna do now? What we gonna do? I was short, man. Oh, man, I was short too, man. Bro, I'm not laughing at her. I'm laughing at the game that was run. I'm laughing at the match, bro. I'm laughing at the match, bro. I ain't laughing at her. This is very serious shit. This is very serious for Fresh. It's very serious for Miss what is her? Jing Xing, whatever the hell her name is. You know what I mean? This is very serious. But that's what she's doing right now, man. They panicking, bro. They panicking. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it did say resignation, but keep in mind, sis, this is a translation. We don't know how that translates into Mandarin. Maybe they gave her a shot. Like, hey, you can quit, or we're gonna fire you and send you to jail or something. We don't know. But the fact is, all that stuff in there, like, we got you. This is what we're doing as part of your record. But I hear you, sis. I hear you. You're absolutely right. You know what I mean? Coconut Milk saying, no worries. Nothing will come out as long as there's no beef with Myron, bro. I'm going to leave Myron alone, bro. I ain't playing it. And Brother Mike, to answer your question, wondering if she would let me smash for a small piece of change. Bro, if you could pay her cell phone bill, she'll probably let you get it right now, bro. I'm just keeping it 100. Her value in that world has dropped significantly, right? She was in the circle of the 1%ers, right? The problem is, the 1%ers and they folks are going to be looking at her like, look at the play she tried to run on this dude. She can't be trusted. Them dudes ain't going to pay her. Them dudes don't even want her to sign an NDA. They're like, bro, she going to be a problem. She going to tell somebody, man, nah. So she's messed up her value at the highest echelon of the call girl ranks. So now she's going to bump down to like the City Vibe. The City Vibe still a thing. The City Vibe label, the level. Remember they used to do the Craigslist or whatever, you know, the massage people that say, you know, whatever, no strings attached or whatever they used to do, like, you know, people advertising massage. She's going to be one of them massage girls going to come to your house kind of thing. And she's going to massage shit. Shout out to Bad Boys, the first Bad Boys movie. When Martin Lawrence was over there, ran the girl out the house. And Will Smith was like, yo, that's Karina, man. She's massaging shit. That girl came in her lingerie, bro. She was half naked. Like, man, what you doing? For you old heads ever watched Bad Boys, the first Bad Boys, you know what I'm talking about. Old girl is going to drop down to that level. She's going to be in that level of sex worker that's underneath the 1%ers. And yeah, maybe she's at the top of the middle class guys or whatever, but that's where she's going to be at. Right? She's no longer going to be a legit escort or whatever. And you know, someone who can just accompany you to, you know, whatever event. Nah, she's down to like straight up sex worker now. Like, okay. You know, look at Mike. Bro, how you gonna ask about paying? How you gonna ask about paying a pro and then turn around and like, hey, I am a single one. Are you single? Boy, you wilding. You wildin', man. But yeah, man, game over, man. What are we gonna do now, man? 304 is her name. Yeah, for sure, for sure. You know what I mean? Brother K Love's like, I think Fresh is gonna be okay. It's just that nerve jerk that is probably getting to him and the embarrassment this lady brought. Yeah, it's a lot of that, bro. It's a lot of that. It's a bad look. You know what I mean? Like I said, Fresh is a good guy, man. Fresh ain't some hardcore, crazy ass, whatever dude. Like he's a caring guy, man. Like for real. He ain't the kind of dude like Myron said at the beginning of the stream. Fresh didn't even want Myron to do this. Myron was just like, man, I'm gonna do this for you, bro, man. Fuck it. You know what I mean? But Fresh is just like, nah, man, he just wants this to go away. Fresh ain't confrontational, bro. I've been out with him. He just like, man, whatever. I ain't got time for that. He ain't confrontational, bro. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. I Am the Single One. Like Myron seems to be the most affected by Fresh's decisions as a grown man, which is interesting to watch. Yeah, it's just Myron's loyalty, bro. He just doesn't like people coming after his dude like this, bro. He just doesn't like it. And he's, Myron is confrontational. Myron is very competitive. You know what I mean? Dude was in law enforcement. Like dude was on the desert chasing down coyotes and bad guys, running into buildings with his gun out. Like, you know what I mean? Trying to firearm out. Willing to take a bullet in the face, you know what I mean, to defend the law, like to uphold the law. So he's cut from a different cloth, bro. You know what I mean? Look at Brother Mike. Let me at her, bro. You tripping? You gonna mess around, bro? And she gonna. You don't make her mad, bro, because she'll get mad. It's just if you make I Am a Single One mad, she'll say this.
You know what? That makes me mad.
And then she'll kabong your ass. You know what I mean? She'll blow her fist up and she's like, boom. But that's my people, though. That's my people. Let me at her. Mike, you a fool, man. Yo, Mike, you coming down to you gonna be at the live event on the 26th, bro? I need to know, man. If you're gonna be down there, let me know, man. Brother Pitney, like she'll have to rebrand as a massage therapist. That's a fact, bro. That's what she's gonna have to do, man, because no one in the upper echelon, bro. The 1% is a very small community. Them dudes, if the guys aren't watching this, people were watching this. They see she's not going to be able to get into those exclusive, boat parties or penthouse parties, you know what I mean, the yacht parties or the mansion parties. She's not going to be able to get into the exclusive clubs and in the back rooms because they're going to be like, that's shorty right there. There she go. They ain't going to let her in. They ain't going to let her in. They're not going to let anybody who's with her in. She just shut herself out. Because she got mad. She forgot what she did for a living. She forgot about her digital footprint, and it's going to absolutely smite her. This is how she makes her money, man. I ain't shaming nobody, bro. This is how you get your bread. This is how you get your bread. You a sex worker? Fine. I wish we had laws that legalize sex work so she could be protected in some way, shape, or form. The profession is the profession. But she screwed this up. She can't be trusted. She's a problem. Dudes are going to mess with her, yes, but not the 1%ers. They gonna circle the wagons. They will circle, the man. He's like, I'm gonna see you, brother Mike. Make sure you holler at me, bro. I'm doing my damnedest to be down there, bro. I should know next week if I'm gonna make it or not. He's like, I smash just about anything with a Foxy Brown, bro. Be careful, wrap it up. You're gonna wind up like Fresh. That's all I gotta say about that. Look, I Am the Single One. She's like, gross. That's an ick, bro. You done hit a real ick, man. You putting yourself out there. But y'all see how the brother, pretty sure his name ain't Mike. He ain't got no picture up. He can say what he want to say. Don't nobody know who he is. And when I meet him, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm like, all right, I see you, bro. It's all good. I ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Shh, be quiet. That's how it is. You're like, yeah, Mike about to get WeChatted. Y'all some fools, bro. Y'all some fools. Coconut milk is like Fresh is the most affected. He just tries not to show it like Myron. Yeah. I know for a fact that, like I said, I've been in contact, man. We've been texting back and forth. Like I said, I'm a little bit worried for my dude, not too much because I know he has good people around him. He has great people around him. But I check in. I check in a couple times a week just to make sure he's good, man. You good, bro? I've always done that. When they're traveling, they're overseas, I be checking in like, yo, you checking in? What's good? They're like, oh, everything's good, Uncle. What's up? Like, I'm just checking on y'all. Y'all know what time it is. You know what I mean? When they take a trip somewhere, I just be checking in with them, making sure they're good. You know what I mean? Because those are good guys, man. I like them. It's just, we make mistakes, bro. It is what it is. You pick your crew, you got to stick, man. And I'm gonna stick with these brothers, man, until they do something that I just can't get, whatever. Until they do something that I just can't, whatever. until that some day comes when they show a side of them that I ain't seen before. These dudes are good dudes, bro. And I ain't tripping. Like I said, I've been there. Like he who is without sin cast the first stone. So I had to drop all the rocks out of my hand, take them all out of my pockets because I can't throw shit. You know what I mean? I can't throw nothing. Like busy times for my business right now. That's what's up, bro. You know what I mean? Men go to escorts for discretion. This is the exact opposite of that, LOL. And that's a fact, bro. That is a fact, bro. Men go to escorts for discretion, bro. And yeah, she just took herself off that list. She just took herself off that list. Like it is what it is. You know what I mean? But them my dudes, bro. Let's continue.
So what does this all mean, guys, right? Obviously, they have to formally get rid of her and list out why. But obviously, we got fraud, using fake documents to get the job, exploiting the company's resources. We actually heard from the boss that fired her that she stole money from the company.
Damn, they talked to the boss.
Not only was she engaged in nefarious activities that may or may not include sex work, she's stealing from clients, right? They're filing police reports on her. She's getting fired from jobs because she's stealing from them too. Is this someone that you guys would believe? Obviously, she's been lying all over the place. So she's having inappropriate relationships at her place of work as well, which is another reason why they got rid of her. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But wait, there's more, guys. We're going to keep going. So as you guys know, right? She said, oh, I don't care about money. I just want to hold Fresh accountable, whatever the hell. Let's run the clip from our guy Destiny real quick, where she went ahead and had a whole conversation with him.
I don't care about the money. I like this lifestyle. By the United States law, he has to pay for the child support. How much money do you think a man should make for? Yeah, I told him $1 million.
Walter apologized for everything and came clean on everything. Wouldn't you want him to be involved in like your child's life?
But why would you care about that?
Shouldn't the priority be to like build a healthy life for your future child? Shouldn't that be the focus? You don't care. You're not caring. The child right now is just a money ticket for you. You're not caring at all about the child. Why are you leaking
What is
all
the
this
money?
publicly?
What
the money is the
what
child
the
support that you
money?
think that you were talking about earlier.
Look,
That you're very
who are
familiar
you?
with.
I don't want to talk to you.
Pause.
Destiny's gonna take a break.
She doesn't want to talk to him because it's exposing the truth. You say in one sentence, I don't care about the money. Then you're saying, oh yeah, a man's got to make $1 million a year. Right?
So like they cut off her favorite part of the clip. Is that the part where she was like, she said something about, I hope God judges you or something like that? I don't know. I ain't heard the whole thing in its entirety, but someone put that on the Instagram. Maybe it was you, and it is. They were like, that sounded like a curse. But Destiny went hard, bro. Destiny went hard, and Destiny is not red pill. He's not part of the manosphere. You know, he's blue pill. Definitely, you know, I would say mainstream. Destiny went in hard. But this is what we're talking about. That's the baby trap part. She doesn't understand the money is going to be so small. Or maybe she understands the money is small. She doesn't care. She knows she's not pregnant, and or she knows she's not going to carry it to full term. She's already got that plan, you know, mapped out. I was so stressed because of all this. It caused me to lose the baby. The pregnancy is over, blah, blah, blah. You know, but in the meantime, she's getting sympathy points from the simpletons of the world, and she's getting bread, and you know she's gonna maybe start an OF or something like that. Who knows? Who knows?
Guys, this woman is a predator. She's obviously coming and trying to use guys, etc. And here's the thing, right? Like I said before, Fresh fucked up, right? He made a mistake. He shouldn't have messed with this girl in the first place. This girl's a predator, all right? But this is what happens a lot of times when you're a guy. You got some money, you got some status, etc. Girls will try to use you, right? Thank God he saw the red flags and cut it off when he did. Obviously, he didn't cut it off fast enough, but this girl had intentions, right? Nefarious intentions. So I just want to ask you guys one thing, right? So obviously we've went through who this woman is, Daisy Chen, aka her real name. I'm going to call her Jen for the rest of the show. Jin Chen. Okay, Jen, we know who you are now.
Chen.
You're involved with escorting, potentially, right? Allegedly. Well, we saw the video, right? We know that you stole money from somebody, ran away with it, basically robbed the guy. We know that you can't hold a job. You got fired from stealing money from that company as well, having inappropriate relations, etc. So let me ask y'all, someone like this that has this kind of character, do you think they're going to be honest? I mean, let's go through it real quick. So on March 24th, just so you guys know, right? When they got back, towards the end, she did a pregnancy test, guys. And first, I didn't want to mention this on the last show, but I'm going to mention it. Came back negative. Okay. He saw it and his mom saw it. She did a pregnancy test on the 24th, came back negative, right? Then a week later, she calls Fresh to say, oh, I'm pregnant. And she records the phone call. Okay. Trying to get a response. Oh, what are you going to do to me, etc. You know what? We could play the clip right now. Let's play it real quick. Can we pull it up real fast on the side, guys? The phone call that she had with Fresh. Let's pull that up real quick. Right?
You guys have heard this one a million times. So it's the one was like, what are you going to do to me?
To get a response out of him. And Fresh obviously stays calm, etc. And the thing I also want you guys to know is that there was an agreement between him and her that they weren't going to have kids. He told her he didn't want kids. And she agreed to that. Okay? And I have proof of that right here, right now.
Now, real quick, I just want to jump in there. Like, again, that's the game. She's telling him what she wants to tell him. He's telling her that's the game. This is why you got to be careful. This is why you got to be careful. I ain't mad at her. When it comes to the game, man, I ain't mad at what she did, bro. I'm not mad at what she did. Just like I'm not mad at Myron and Fresh coming with their receipts. She researched these dudes, but she should have researched them a little bit more to know how they hit back. This is at least the third time they've had a major blow up and they had to come with their own receipts. At least the third time. Right, third major time. The one time when the girl said that she was pregnant by Myron, and it was the time the lump-sided titty thing, you know, that was that, and then this. I mean, there's been plenty of times, but you know, Myron and Fresh they came with receipts. They did it right here. You feel me? I ain't mad at the game portion of it. I ain't mad at her if she lied to him saying, yeah, I understand you don't want to have any babies. I don't want to have any babies. If she was lying, I ain't mad at her as part of the game. Just like if Fresh was lying saying, I want you to be my long-term girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. It's part of the game, bro. Those jabs setting up those, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's part of the game. Chalk it all up to the game. But where Fresh went wrong is he let loose inside of that, man. You gotta be careful. And another thing too, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, be careful what you text when you get mad. Be careful what you text. Be careful what voice messages you leave. Be careful what arguments you have on the phone, even just on the talk. If you want to talk to somebody, man, meet them in person. Meet them somewhere windy and loud with a lot of background noise. Because you see what people are doing. She ain't the only one. People are moving like this. Dudes are moving like this. Why? Because they're getting trained up by women. Dudes are moving like this. Y'all need to be careful, guys. Be careful out there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, be careful.
Roll the clip from our idiots over there in Canada. So this is when Abba went ahead and interviewed her, right? So first, this is him asking her about them being monogamous, if I'm not mistaken, right? All right.
I don't want to.
Then I ask her, well, why do you not want to be intense about monogamy, but you are rushing to have a kid? I asked some tough questions.
That's a good question.
These morons can't even spell. They were in such a rush to get this video out and try to make us look crazy that they couldn't even spell. That just goes to show how thirsty these clowns are for attention, bro.
Now, I am the single one makes a very good point, a very valid point. You're right, sis. There are also details that Myron doesn't know. As in the case with most man-slant women situations, Fresh hasn't told his friend everything. True. True. I ain't mad. I mean, yes, that could be the case. I will say this. Myron and Fresh are so transparent. They're two open books, not just with themselves, but with their platform, right? 1 million+ subscribers, millions and millions of views a month. They keep it 100. Right? Myron already went in on Fresh. Like he 191, 254. Welcome. Taking responsibility for not using condoms as part of the game too. Absolutely. Absolutely, 100%. Dude messed up. He screwed up. And like I said, he lucky he didn't get burned. You know what I'm saying? Some STDs you can't get rid of. You carry them for life. Like alligator shoes or alligator bags or something like that. He He got very lucky. He made a mistake. He was dumb. Myron's been saying it. I've been saying it. Fresh said it. Like, I made a mistake, man. He got caught up. It is what it is. But you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. They have to take responsibility. They being everybody, men and women. Oh, I mean, they were reckless with their game. They out there throwing haymakers. They reckless with the game. And it cost them both. It looks like right now it cost her way more than it cost him, because it's going to really mess up the way she's been eating. She was on her way, if not already in the 1%, doing sex work. She was dealing with dudes who will buy her a $60,000 bracelet. She's dealing with dudes that'll send her $10,000 a month for 6 months, 8 months, 12 months. She was dealing with dudes who would set her up. Now they ain't messing with her. They are not messing with her now. So now she's down at a level where dudes can't afford to do that. You know what I mean? It's gonna be all she can do just to pay for the oils to do her just to pay for the oils to do her massages. Like, her moves really hurt her, trying to get at this guy where she just, all right, he won. Sometimes you got to chalk your losses up. All right, I spent some money. I invested in him a little bit. I lost. You know what I'm saying? I'm down 5,000, 10,000. Let me get this money back from this simp over here. Let me get this money back from these simpletons over there. But instead, she wanted to come run there fresh. I'm going to ruin your life. Okay. A lot of times, you know what I mean? Women do this. Dudes do this too. A lot of times people go crazy with it, man. They go full kamikaze, banzai. They go full kamikaze. They don't care. Banzai. And they go, damn, she is Asian, but she's not Japanese. She's Chinese. They didn't have that. they didn't have kamikazes. The Chinese were fighting the Japanese during that period anyway. But back to my point. Sometimes people just strap themselves up and they just run into the house and boom. You know what I mean? They throw the claymore, man. Click, click, boom. They just, you know what I mean? They just go full kamikaze. She went full kamikaze and it cost her. She's got to be doing some serious damage control on her end. And it's like I said, as far as getting to the 1%, the big money dudes, you know what I'm saying? The Wall Street guys, the crypto money, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the real estate guys, Fresh move in those circles. Somebody is telling somebody who's telling somebody about what's going on. They're watching these videos like, oh, that's little shorty that hit me up. Yeah, let me go ahead and leave that alone. Discretion is key. She messed that up. She went full kamikaze. She went full banzai, and she went in there and just blew everything up. And now she's sitting there trying to figure out, how do I get out of this inferno that I just started? You know what I mean? What am I going to do now?
Dudes went and did a video immediately and shot it. Just shot it. Oh God, we gotta make content. Oh, that's how I'm gonna preach anytime something happens. We literally pay these bums bills, man. Let's go ahead. Let's run the clip.
I'm not softballing it.
Oh no, I am mad at you.
No, she's talking about like, I don't want to be too intense and like rush like monogamy, so I'm accepting this. But like, but you want to have a baby with them.
Yeah, I understand because I just felt like I just feel like I'm not that type of girl that I have to be with someone for years to get married, or if I like someone, I can have a kid with him for like a week. Like, it doesn't matter. The time doesn't matter. I was with someone for 9 months. He really wanted to marry me. He's American. And I didn't want that. I ended that. When I met Walter, I just felt like, wow, there's so much chemistry.
What?
Even preachers like, Abba, you on one, bro. Shorty lying, man. Shorty lying. Have you ever seen an 8-year-old, you catch them stealing some candy? Huh? No, I mean, I just, I saw it, the candy. I mean, it's my pocket. The candy. I mean, it's my pocket. I don't know how it got. I don't know. It's in my pocket. I ate it. I don't know. I wasn't mine. I don't know. I think it was mine. I ate it. That's what I hear when I hear her talk, bro. That's not a hit on her accent or anything like that. It's nonsensical. What are you talking about? You sound like an idiot. And Preach sees it. Preach can't even look up at the camera. And Abba's like, yeah. Why? Because Abba has a problem with Myron and Fresh. And like Myron said, dude is a coward. He refused to climb in the ring with him. It is what it is. We'll save that for another day. But even Preach is like, Bro, what the hell you got us doing? The hell you got us doing? Are you high? The best play for Lil Shorty, the best play for this chick, if she's lying, if she's telling the truth about the guy who wanted to marry her, is to go try to find his ass. But guess what? He watching this video too. So it is what it is. Brother Christopher, you wild, bro. It's like, yo, she's straight to $3.99 a month for butthole pics, man. Something wrong with you, bro. That is fire. That is, man, oh man. You talk to her, bro. She's gonna be like, hey, $3.99 for you do. We running the Bandcamp special.
It'll be like this one time at band camp.
We're gonna run that. We're gonna run this $3.99 Bandcamp special, bro. Whatever you want to do. What you want to do? I want you to do that one time. Tell me about that one time at Bandcamp.
It'll be like this one time at band camp.
That's what she's gonna be saying, bro, for $3.99. It's crazy, man. Yeah, she definitely probably gonna have to do an OF, bro. I mean, she's gonna have to do what she got to do to eat. Allegedly, her mom won't even talk to her. Like, her family might be estranged from her, man, because of that social score thing. Like, you know, because she's gotten herself in trouble over there, man. Like, she, you know, I mean, she might have good reason for doing what she's doing in the sense that she can't go back, man. Like, her back's up against the wall. But she should have taken that into consideration. She's really like, it's like, bro, you don't want to burn this country. You can't get into America. Now where are you gonna go? You're gonna go to Australia? You're gonna go to UK? You know what I mean? Where are you gonna go to France? Like, where are you gonna go where you have this level of protection? I think she really messed up. She could have got herself into a really good position, and she messed this up. Moving forward, just trying to, you're gonna run Fresh's name through the mud. I'm gonna run Fresh and Fit's name through the mud. It's already there. There's people constantly running their names through the mud and constantly getting debunked, and constantly, you know, this ain't new. But she didn't know. She didn't know. I'm the single one. Honestly, this isn't a huge exposure. All she said was that she had unprotected sex with him, which hasn't been disputed yet. She didn't accuse him of a crime or fetish or anything super salacious. That's true. But she went to a lawyer, and allegedly she broke some laws. Like, she recorded him without his permission, which is against the law here in Florida. She posted it. I think that might be some sort of another violation of some law. Maybe it's federal. I'm not familiar with it. Right. And again, we're not getting everything. We don't know if she sent messages saying, pay me this and I'll go away or something like that. So I don't know if that may be the case. There's other stuff out there that may look like extortion. Right. And then she's posted these things saying she's pregnant. What if she's really not pregnant? I mean, it's just one of those things that are really hard to prove or disprove. Okay, maybe she was pregnant. Maybe it didn't take. I think someone was saying, I think I was watching Coach Greg Adams, and he was saying 80% of pregnancies self-terminate within the first trimester or something like that, certainly within the first few weeks or whatever. So, I mean, there is a lot to this, sis. And I'm not privy to all of the details, but it is what it is. John Deere Honey is like, a lot of us warned Fresh about this girl when they had her on the show, and he ignored us. He didn't just ignore y'all. He ignored Myron. He ignored Angie. He ignored Bills and Big Mo, probably Chris. I mean, dude, again, he who was without sin cast the first stone. I have done stupid shit like this. Anyone who's been out here chasing women has done stupid shit like this, man. You done failed for a chick. You didn't know she was a stripper. I'm in love with the stripper. You didn't know it. You know what I mean? You just fell for the chick, man. Y'all know her like I know her. Who done said that before in their life? Y'all don't know him like I know him. He's not always like this. Women, who done said that? Come on, y'all. I ain't mad at him. It is what it is. Yeah, she's definitely gonna have to start an OF. You know what I mean? She's a stick-up artist. Yeah, man, she's a runaway artist, bro. She got the cash and ran. Remember, just like she did that case she caught in China. Right? And all this stuff is alleged, y'all. I mean, it is what it is. But if that's her case, she caught a case in China. Some dude gave her money. She just jumped out the car, like, I'll be back. And just ran off with the cash. It is what it is. Like I say, bro, she was slick with it on that one, bro. She was slick with it, bro. I'm just kind of like, she told dude, like, give me the 6,000 and let me run to the bank, get some more money. I'll be right back. And she was. Yeah, that was dude standing there like Wile E. Coyote. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh. But he went straight to the police, though. She was like, what? Can't believe he went to the police. You know what I mean? Yeah, we are. I haven't had that dream, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Like King Life, man, the sugar walls tasted like lychee from Fresh got intoxicated. Hey, man, it was what it was, bro. It happens to the best of us, man. It happens, man. It just, you know, he got to live with it, man. But good thing he got a strong team with him. He got people who down to ride with him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I agree.
I'm just trying to
talk to me.
Look, even the window licker's confused. Even he's like, this doesn't make sense. Even for him, it doesn't make sense. In his head, he's like, why are we doing this video? But again, the thirst for them to make content on us is so fucking strong that they will go ahead and compromise themselves and interview a criminal, which I've proven to you guys, that's pretty much on the run from China in the U.S., okay, doing a bunch of stupid shit. They will interview her for views. And these guys preach integrity. Hilarious. Hilarious. Continue on.
girl that can. I'm not the type of girl that's gonna have to have to wait for a long time before I marry someone. Huh?
Look, his brain
What
is
type of girl
frying.
is that?
I mean, there's plenty of people who meet their husbands for the first time.
That's
through arranged
Abba's brain,
marriage.
right? That's the preacher's brain right now. Like, keep going. Okay, so, all right. So obviously she doesn't even make sense when she talks to them, right? Now, here, I'm going to prove to you guys that Fresh not only didn't want to have kids, she knew that. And she agreed with him. She might not admit this, but let's go ahead. Let's play. So Abba asked her this question, right?
The same as saying he really wants to have a child. Why don't you get verbal confirmation if you really wanted a child with you?
God damn, these doesn't mind isn't the same as really wants to have a child. Why didn't you get a big verbal bro, y'all are fucking stupid over there in Canada, bro. You stupid. Fucking Abba and Peach are idiots. Like, they were so thirsty to get this video out. They didn't do a spell check. They didn't do a grammar check. No proofreading. They just wanted to get this video out as fast as they could because that's all these guys do is make hit pieces on us. They've been doing this for the better part of 3 to 4 years, bro. These guys are thirsty for content. It's hilarious.
That's a fact, man. And it's more Abba than it is Preach. I know Preach did Saucecast once. And Preach was on Saucecast talking big about Myron and Fresh. And Adam Sosnick was sitting there. You guys probably saw this. I did a video on it, right? And I was talking about cowardice. And Sosnick was like, yo, have you seen Fresh? Have you seen Myron? You weren't, because he was like, you weren't here when y'all did the video. Like, you were in Canada and Abba was in America, right? He was like, yeah, I never met him in real life. And Sauce was like, bro, like, Myron's a monster, man. Like, he's tall, lanky, but he's like a monster, bro, and intense. And he was like, but look, if you try, because Preach was like, man, I'll box them both. I don't care. I'll knock them both out. That he's talking mad crazy. And Sosnick was like, well, if you want to do that, we can set it up. We do that like PBD. We can set Value Tainment can set it up. We can get you in the gym. You know what I mean? We can make sure our people's there so it's safe. However you want to do it, we can set that up. And Preacher was just kind of sitting there stuck on stupid. And he was like, now he's got to, you know what I mean, kind of try to find a way out of it. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. And I think it's Abba I think Preacher's more like, man, I don't even want to deal with that no more, whatever. Maybe they're making good money on it because of views and stuff, whatever. But it's Abba, bro. It was Abba on Destiny saying all this crazy stuff. It's Abba right here brought this chick on here and being ultra friendly. And even Preacher's like, what is she talking about, man? Abba's like, well, you know, that's normal, bro. People, they do that all the time. No, they don't, bro. B Stone is in the building. What's good, fam? Like, don't believe her at all. Who gets tested at 4 weeks? The home tests aren't supposed to give positive until 6 weeks. And she went to a doc. And she went to a lawyer. Don't forget that part, y'all. Don't forget that part. Brother Mike is like, that Chinese pom was addictive. Boy, you a fool. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. It's like, I had a few Chinese women. I'm sure that's what we're talking about. You know, no Diddy, he had women, y'all. I know how good that pom is. Hey, bro. Hey, man, like I say, Foxy Brown is amazing. I don't care what flavor, what packaging it come in, bro. Foxy Brown is amazing. I'm just saying. But let's continue.
We pay y'all bills. You guys are our sons. You guys are literally our sons. You guys talk about us every chance you get. okay? And Abba, you're a coward. You know, I challenge you to a boxing match. You don't want to do it because the hell's going to happen. You're a coward. You know this. But you're going to go ahead and put out these rush videos, interviewing a criminal, giving her a platform, letting her tell you all these lies. You're over here believing her like she's not a sex worker. And I showed you evidence to prove that she is. Okay? So what does this prove? Abba and Preach claim integrity, but they don't have any. I wonder if they're going to make an apology video after this.
No.
Probably not.
Look, Abba's like, well, he was doing this on Destiny. This is normal. Fresh is a liar. I don't believe Fresh because Fresh lies all the time. He said that on Destiny stream, man. We broke it down on this platform, bro. We're gonna have to revisit that. Right? Because none of these people are gonna make apology videos. None of them. They should if they have any integrity, like, yo, we didn't know. Damn, this is bad. Yeah, this is definitely a trap. Yo, we should do something about this. None of them are gonna do that. I ain't gonna say none of them, but I'm waiting to see who will do that. But the vast majority of them won't. Instead, they're gonna come up with, well, you know, she's in trouble in China. Her parents don't talk to her. She's estranged. She really did fall for Fresh. And to all that, you know, I say this.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
And that's what it's going to be. It's going to be excuse after excuse after excuse. And I'm going to be like, I did not know.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Because they're going to be stacking this shit way high, y'all. And it's going to be leaning and ready to fall on the people trying to stack it.
They never do. That's what they do. They just lie on people, give bottom feeder reaction content. It's fine, though, because we're giving a kill shot for you and her. Both y'all aren't credible. Let's keep going.
No, because I was pretty sure that he was so serious about me. But then, okay, but at least he's not stupid that if he does this to me, I'm gonna get pregnant. I think it's just misunderstood. Maybe he was just being irresponsible.
Rewind
but
this
for
real quick.
me, he's serious.
I mean, it's just what it is, man. Brother King, man, if this is true, this is crazy. She has a friend probably in the doctor's office that will give her a paper with a positive on it. I mean, bro, AI, ChatGPT might be able to, you know what I mean, conjure you up something like that. Or just hang out. Maybe there's someone who found something in the trash or whatever, and then, you know, just kind of digitally enhance it or whatever. But that's a lot of work to do for something like this. Is crazy. But yeah, Big Stone, man, first thing she did was went to a lawyer. I think she went to a lawyer before she went to a doctor, to keep it 100, bro. You know what I mean? You know, and I do appreciate y'all supporting your Uncle Saint, yo. I do appreciate y'all supporting me, man. We just trying to make it happen. We only been doing this for about 2 years. You know, it takes about 5 years to really hit it big, but you know, with the support of the Fresh and Fit fam, we with the support of the Suzette speakers out there, Black Man Unfiltered and all that, I think we might be able to turn it up a little bit. I think we might be able to get there, you know what I mean, a little sooner. And we're going to continue to network and do our thing. You know what I mean? Let's continue.
So one more time for y'all. So they ask her again in that poorly worded question. Let's play it again.
The same as saying he really wants
Go
to
back
have
a
a
little bit.
child.
Go
Why
back.
don't you?
We're going to play it all the way uninterrupted. I'm not even going to say anything. Okay. Hit play.
No, he was like, he was kind of like just admitted that if he's gonna make me pregnant, he's just gonna like raise a baby with me, and
Cap.
So
she says this first.
Bro, K-Love is right, man. And she's stuttering. She's right. She probably don't believe the shit she's saying herself. And it's showing. Yeah, he said he loved me. He said he was gonna buy me a Bugatti. He said he was gonna buy me a yacht, and we was gonna live happily ever after. Oh, and he was gonna buy me a Birkin. Come on, shorty. Come on, shorty. And how come people be running? This is the thing that gets me, man. This is the thing that gets me. People be running and like, yeah, you know, believe all women and all this, bro. I can't get past that, man. Nah, don't. Yo, let's just let's see what happens. Let's let the story play out. Let's listen to what everybody got to say and let's weigh it. You know what I'm saying? Let's weigh it. Because you stuck on stupid now. Abba Preach, like I said, well, Abba, he got a problem with Myron, and it spills over to Fresh. He's got a problem with himself because he's a coward. So he's always gonna be doing this. This might mess up Abba and Preach. Preach might be like, man, what you doing, bro? You got me looking dumb. I thought we was over this Fresh and Fit stuff. You know what I mean? Best trust and believe. The bond between Abba and Preach is not the same as the bond between Myron and Fresh. Trust and believe that. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. You know, People like Abba, man, they'll sling a knife into anybody's back. They don't care. You know what I mean? Am I gonna make it to the live? I'm trying, brother B Stone. I'm trying to be there. Y'all know I'll be shooting down to Miami as often as I can. I haven't been getting down there lately. I think I've only been to Miami once this year. Damn, I might not have been to Miami yet this year. When was my last trip to Miami? I don't think I've been down there this year yet. It's the 4th month. Yeah, I haven't been to Miami since last year. So, yes, because I was supposed to go down there in March, but I couldn't make it. We had something going on up here that we had to sort out. So, bro, it's a really good chance I'm gonna be there. I'll keep y'all posted. I'll definitely keep y'all posted, man. I want to get down there. I definitely want to see my homies and make sure they're good. I want to see these young warriors, man. Just make sure they're good. I got some other friends down there too as well. Y'all know I used to be an air traffic controller. I'm retired. Hey, hold on.
Hold up.
For you young brothers in here, if you're under 30 years old and you don't have a career already, you're trying to figure out what you want to do, the Federal Aviation Administration is looking for air traffic controllers. No experience necessary. You don't need any college. Just a high school diploma works, and just real work experience. 2 years of work experience, which means you had a paper route. If you sold lemonade, it counts. U.S. citizen. You could be an air traffic controller. It's a great career. I'm a retired air traffic controller. Yes, I am retired. Right? Pension, all that. We have videos talking about how to apply. You have to go to usajobs.gov. The series is 2152. Go back into our series. I'm going to be rerunning some of the older videos we did that shows you how to apply step by step, how to get it done. They're supposed to be opening up this hire within the next week or so. So young guys, that you can be any age, 18 and over, bro. 18 and over. If you just got out of high school, you can apply. Go watch the video. Get your application in, get your profile set up with USA Jobs and all that, and apply. Let them tell you no. If they pay for training, you have to, you ain't no telling where you'll wind up in the country, as an air traffic controller, but wherever you wind up, you're going to be making at least $100,000 a year. Damn near guaranteed. I can't think of one place in the FAA where you're not making $100,000 a year. I just can't think of it. I could be wrong. I just don't know of any off the top of my head. Yo, real talk. Make sure you guys apply. Go through my network. Go through my catalog. Go through my catalog on YouTube. My guy, me and my man Jay Swans, we did videos how to be an air traffic controller. Watch the videos. I'm gonna rerun one of them probably tomorrow. Watch the video. We show you how to apply and how to get through it. Do this, y'all. Do this. It is a great career. This is a life-changing opportunity. The FAA, the United States government, needs air traffic controllers, bro. They're going to be looking for air traffic controllers for at least the next 3 years. They got to have them, and they don't have them. Controllers are retiring as we speak. It is a great career. So I just wanted to throw that out there while it was on my mind. You know what I mean? I am a single one. Keeping it real, there are much bigger fish in Miami if her goal was a pregnancy trap. You know what? I hear that a lot, and that's true. That's true, but it's all relative. I think she was looking at Fresh as an easy hit. I don't think that the baby trap was the initial plan. I thought that my take is this. She believed that Fresh was an easy mark, right? That he was some pushover dude with no game, and she was going to be able to just run his pockets. That's what I believe. And Fresh ran his game, she ran her game, and she lost. He got the Foxy Brown plus gifts plus a little extra, and she got nothing. And at the end of the day, she was pissed, and I believe she just crashed out, man. She went full kamikaze, banzai, and here we are. I don't think she's pregnant. I don't believe she ever was pregnant. She said she came off of birth control. I don't believe that. Right? I think she was just making a play to try to get some of that money back. She's like, I at least got to get the money I invested in this dude. Let's say that she invested. I mean, how much are some Hermes slippers? At least $3,000, right? $3,000 to $5,000 at least. I ain't even got to look that up. She bought Fresh's mom Hermes slippers. She probably bought dinner and stuff for Fresh. She probably, put gas in the car or something like that, just trying to show her value. Meanwhile, Fresh is just smashing, shooting up the club. Get some. You know what I mean? And then he sent her on her way, and she was like, "No, I gotta get something out of this." Why? Because she sells herself. There is no such thing as free Foxy Brown to a woman who's in the game like that. That's what I believe this is all about. She crashed all the way out, man. She went complete bonsai, man, kamikaze on this thing. And now she's like, oh shit. Now what do I do? Right? Game over, man, for real. You know, like now what do I do? So that is just where we at. You know what I mean? And it definitely is great money in air traffic control. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you, I Am the Single One, for popping that in there. Guys, hit that lick. Hit that link. It is a lick. Hit that link and hit that lick and become an air traffic controller. Send it to your friends. If you're over 31 years old, send it to your friends. You have to be offered the position and be hired and working for the FAA before your 31st birthday. So if you're 31 years old and you're just starting the process, it's not going to work. But if you're 30 and under, send this to your cousins, to anybody in college or whatever. Send this to people, bro. This is a real come up. If you can't do it, get it to somebody else who can, especially our people. You hear me? Especially our people. This is a real come up. You want to get out the hood? This is the way, bro. Like the Mandalorian says, man, this is the way. So please, please, please send that around. Send that to people, man. You could be 18. You could be a senior in high school and you can start applying now. You won't get hired before you graduate. You'll graduate and get into the FAA. You could be retired before you're 50. We talk about the retirement plan and how that works. Watch that video. Send that out. Appreciate that, Brother B-Stone. It was a great career, man. Every now and then we talk about air traffic. When I see crazy stuff going on out there, some sort of incident or accident, you know, we've done a couple shows where we talked about it. We got some pretty good content over here. Just YouTube don't want us to get out, man. They want to keep us confined over here, man. But we ain't just red pill over here, bro. We trying to encourage you to put it through the think tank, man. That's what we all about over here, man. We all about thinking, bro.
Think tank, Arch. Nothing gets past the old think tank. Nothing.
We all about thinking, bro. We're all about networking, comparing notes, bro. We all about real debate. We're about real, discussion and trying to move the needle in a positive way. That's what we're trying to do over here. Yeah, we talk a lot about red pill stuff. Yeah, we talk about, the sexual marketplace and all that kind of stuff. But we also talk about ways to truly level up. We talk about ways to change your life and change your family lives, right? We talk about the military. I'm still a staunch proponent of people joining the military. I'm still with that. I think everyone should have to join the United States Army, Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps, or Space Force. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, or Space Force, whatever they do. I think everyone should have to join the United States military. I think everyone should have to serve for at least 2 years. Everyone. You know what I mean? You need to see the world through the sights of your weapon. You need to understand how many people want to destroy you. They don't even know you. They want to destroy you. You need to see it. You need to see it. Ain't nothing like it. You come off the berg and you see people like, man, these people want to kill us. You see it right away. Like, man, these people really want to kill us. I think every American needs to understand that. It wouldn't be a whole lot of discussion about Ukraine and Gaza if everybody's been out there and you got your boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying? If you're a paratrooper, get your knees in the breeze. When you only see we get on the DZ, you get on the drop zone and see what it is. They put you in some faraway land somewhere. You're trying to help these people, and here they are shooting at you. You're trying to feed them, and here they are trying to kill you. Like, what the hell? I think every American needs to see this. You know what I mean? I love Breaking Points. I love Sister Crystal. I love her. We talk a lot of politics over here too. I love Sister Crystal on Breaking Points, but she got it all wrong. What Israel is doing in Gaza right now is trying to survive. These people on the other side want to eradicate them. I don't think people understand that. But, let me get off my high horse. Don't let me get into that. We'll talk about that some other time. Y'all want to talk about how it really works out there. You want to talk about really getting some. Getting, you know what I'm saying? Towing the line. You want to know what it's like to be a real American? Get out there and have, put your life on the line for it. You really care about freedom? How much? I think every American should have to serve. But I'm going to come off of that. I'm going to come off of that. You know what I mean? But I think that CJ Daisy is just upset because she couldn't get anything out of Fresh. She couldn't get anything out of him. Her game failed. He won. She got mad. Women hate taking L's, y'all. People hate taking L's, but women really hate taking L's, bro. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And yeah, you know, so maybe Fresh did get caught up. I think he had some feelings, bro. I think he did. Myron talked. He spoke on that in the very, very beginning of the stream we watching now. Myron did speak on that. He really did. I think Fresh did have some feelings, bro. But you cannot turn a 304 into a housewife, bro. You can't save them, man. You can't say, like, I'm a single. If you want to get rid of a guy, get pregnant. Unless it's a bottom 80 guy, he found out you pregnant. He know he got you for 18 years. You're gonna be like, I love you. I'm so glad. Let's make this happen. Then you're like, I really don't want to be with this guy. What does Rollo Tomasi says the right to terminate a pregnancy is the woman's ultimate. Wait, how does he push it? It's the woman's last. Damn, I can't remember how he puts it, bro. But basically, Rollo says, you know, abortion and being able to terminate a pregnancy is a woman's way of protecting herself from bad decisions. Like, man, I made a bad decision. You know, I chose to reproduce with the wrong dude, and I'm gonna go ahead and just handle that because no one can make her have the baby. And you know, I mean, sorry, brother Rollo, if you're watching this, man, I can't remember your exact quote, but I'm gonna learn it because when he says it, I'm like, sounds pretty radical, but man, I could see truth in that. I could see truth in that. You know what I mean? And Brother Mike's like, yeah, I believe that also. Everybody should have to serve, man. Everyone should have to serve. I ain't saying you should go to airborne school, but if I was in charge, if I was commander in chief and had my way, there wouldn't be a leg in the military today. Everybody would be airborne. Lottie-dottie, everybody. But hey, we got to start small. How about you just get everybody and live for 2 years? Let's continue.
Like say that, but all his action proves that.
Doesn't mind isn't the same as saying he really wants to have a child. Why don't you get verbal confirmation if he really wanted a child with you?
Because she was lying.
No, because I was pretty sure that he was so serious about me. But then, okay.
Pause. So in one sentence, she said he wanted to have a kid. Then then Abba even asked her, right? Hey, well, why did you get verbal confirmation? No. So she never got confirmation at all that he wanted to have a kid. And again, remember, guys, because look, when you look at that phone call, right? As dumb as Fresh is for having sex with this fucking dumb bimbo,
he was
right?
dumb.
We need context. So
You
he's
big
with her,
dummy.
knows her for a period of about 20 days. That's why I told y'all, context matters. They had hung out for cumulatively for approximately 20 days. He's vetting her throughout the process, right? But also stupidly having sex with her. Let's add that, right? Unprotected. He says, I don't want kids. She agrees. She does a pregnancy test on the 24th. It's negative. Cool, right? All in the clear. Okay. She knows I don't want kids. She doesn't want to have kids. Keep in mind also, guys, this girl's a bodybuilder. She doesn't want to ruin her body. And we know why she doesn't want to ruin her body besides this bodybuilding. It's her moneymaker, if you guys don't remember earlier in the show what we showed. Correct? So obviously this girl's had plastic surgery, etc. She's a very vain person. All right? So in his head, he's thinking, okay, she don't want to have a kid. She want to ruin her body. I've told her I don't want a kid. She agrees that. She did a pregnancy test. It's negative. So then a week later, she calls us and says, oh, I'm pregnant, right? Which we have the video right here. Let's play it real quick. Do we have it, Bills?
Hey, B Stone, you're absolutely right. When this was live, I was watching it. Myron was like, I'm gonna let it play uninterrupted. In 5 seconds, he starts talking. He was like, pause. I was like, bro, you just said you was gonna let it rock. You're so right. Brother Pitney, thank you so much. Rollo, when referring to abortion, said it's the ultimate expression of hypergamy. It allows them, we're talking about women, to correct poor reproductive decisions. Facts. You know what I mean? And B Stone, you're right there too, man. Yeah, Fresh stepped into it, man. But Fresh and this woman allegedly did discuss having kids at the very beginning, and she said she didn't want to have children. And everything that Myron just stated is true. She doesn't want to mess her body up. She really wasn't trying to have kids, man. I believe she's just upset. She's trying to get that money back. I believe she's trying to negotiate. And it's just like, just give me 10 grand, give me 5 grand or whatever, and I'll go away. I think that's what she was trying to do. She had no idea they were going to get James Sexton involved in this thing, who's a lawyer in New York, probably one of the top guys. And she didn't know she was committing, breaking the law, possibly committing felonies, but doing what she was doing because she's listening to the wrong person. She didn't know all that. And now she's like, oh shit, what do I do? She's trying to scrub her social media, trying to modify her digital footprint, and she ain't gonna be able to do it. And the government's probably already looking at her. Like they said, they stopped her when she came in from Barbados. Like, what's going on with you? Looking at that visa closely. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I appreciate you, brother Pitney, for putting that up there, man. That's what I was trying to remember. I'm gonna try to commit that to memory, right? It is the ultimate expression of hypergamy. It allows women to correct for poor reproductive decisions. Men don't have that. Men don't have that, bro. Fresh can't do that. Fresh can't say, okay, I'm just going to terminate. He can't do that. He's along for the ride. If she were pregnant, it is what it is. I don't think she is, but it is what it is. Right? B Stone is right, man. She's listening to her 3 or 4 friends, and she's pissed, taking that L, taking that hard L medicine. Facts, bro. Facts. Let me give you a clap. Facts for that. Facts. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Let's continue.
Yeah, the call. So obviously he's in shock. Like, what the hell? We weren't gonna have kids. What's going on here? So she calls him and she records it. She records it prior to calling him, which, by the way, is a felony in the state of Florida. Congratulations, you committed another crime besides what you did in China, right? Getting fired from your job for embezzling, and also on top of that, committing acts of potential solicitation here, which we have video proof of. You're committing crimes all over the place, and then you also committed a crime by recording this phone call. It's illegal to record a phone call in Florida. Let's roll the clip. So she calls him a week later, after, mind you, a week after giving Fresh a negative pregnancy test.
He's like, let's roll the clip. Bills and Big Mo going crazy. Like, bro, what you doing over there, bro? You keep saying what you doing, bro? They can't say nothing. Myron's the boss. Come on, bruv. You said let's run it straight through. Then you stop me. And you say run a clip. Okay, we run a clip. And you say, and furthermore, and blah blah blah. Myron, I love you, man. No Diddy. But what the hell are you doing, bro? His team was like, man, what the hell going on, man? They working today. Like, man, we need a break. They gonna drive Big Bills and Big Motor drinking. It ain't gonna be Chris doing the Henny. They gonna be doing the Henny. Like, man, this dude tripping. They be grabbing their cup. Like, man, fill that up with some Hennessy, man. This man tripping, boy. I can't talk about play and stop. What's wrong with this man over here? It just shows you how passionate it is. And yeah, man, I'm rocking out with my critical drinker cup. Y'all know I'm a big fan. Y'all know Uncle Saint's a nerd, bro. Fuck off, fam. Critical drinker. Shout out to him. Shout out to the critical drinker, bro. Dude did an April Fool's video, man. Fooled my ass, bro. I met dude once in real life too, man. I'm hoping to build this platform up to get to a point where we can interview him on this platform. That's one of my goals. That's one of my long-term goals, man. That's like within my 2-year goals. And I'm also trying to get, I talked to Patrick Bet-David about him. I was like, PBD, man, y'all really should be trying to bring the critical drinker over, man, have an interview with him to talk about what's going on in Hollywood and what's going on with movie making and DEI and all that. And PBD was like, who is that? I've never heard of him. So I'm still trying to make that happen. I would love to see the critical drinker on Valuetainment, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Myron is going off, Brother Jack. Brother Jack Black in the building. One of my nights, another night. New Templars going in, bro. Going in, bro. We got Jack. We had Brother Jack is our what's your office, man? He's the secretary. And we had Wes was in here, man. He's the vice president. I'm the president, man. So it's good to see you, bro. Peace out, DL. Gotta sleep and have a big day tomorrow. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for coming through. Don DeMarco to Brother Mike Watson. I appreciate you hanging out late with your Uncle Saint, man. Y'all know I ain't got no job, so I can stay up as late as I need to. Although I got a big meeting tomorrow in the morning at 10 a.m. So I'm gonna be wrapping this up here pretty soon. I'm gonna be wrapping this up. I got something to do tomorrow, and I'm supposed to be shaving and everything else. So I'm just gonna go in there and look. I'm gonna figure something out, man. I might go in looking a little scruffy, but I'm gonna be looking clean though. I'm gonna have on a nice outfit. Let's continue.
She calls him a week and says this dumb shit.
I want the baby because I don't want to kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to.
You're not. They just give you a pill and it's over.
No. I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened. I can't. In my religion, we don't kill.
Cap.
You're not killing. Okay.
I want to keep the baby.
Probing question to get a response.
Well, like I said, I just don't want any kids.
And she knew that. That's not news.
Okay, so what you gonna do? And what you gonna do to me?
Pause. See, guys, like the fact that she's like, bro, who does that? Who calls, right? Like, and this is what I'm trying to say when I say we got to question everything, right? She calls him, recording the phone call, asking probing questions to try to get an emotional response to make him look crazy after they had agreed that they were not going to have kids. And you guys saw even in her own interview, she never got confirmation from Fresh that she wanted kids. He told her we're not going to have kids. She agreed to them not having kids. She admitted that in the interview as well, right? But then she calls him saying, I'm pregnant. And on top of that, she had done a pregnancy test a week before. So let me ask you all a question. With the totality of the circumstances, with what we've shown that this woman is a liar, a manipulator, a thief, a criminal, a sex worker, okay? Do you think she's honestly telling the truth here with her being potentially pregnant? She's been doing a fucking press run the past week, going on every single podcast that will have her to talk about this, to bring up her brand and bring up her new Twitter that she just made and her Instagram. She's been doing interviews all over the place. Who would do that if they were actually pregnant with someone's kid? She's been doing a social media blitz, okay? Then she has the gall to make a joke with these idiots and say, yeah, I'll name the kid Abba Preach, Chen, whatever. Like what? Who does that? If you were actually pregnant, would you actually do this stuff? Right?
Nope.
The reality is this, guys. He didn't want to be with her. He sent her home. She got angry about it, waited a week. Someone probably got in her head while she was up there in New York. And she said, you know what? I'm done with this guy, but I'm going to burn down the whole building while I do it because I'm angry and I feel a certain way. So I'm going to let my emotions get the best of me, and I'm going to air out all this stuff because they're not going to know about my past in China. They're not going to know that I got fired from a job for embezzling. They're not going to know that I was running around selling myself to people on the internet. They're not going to know that I was a sugar baby and that I was doing all this other stuff. They're not going to know that I stole money. We do now, Jin Chen. We know who you really are. You're not credible at all. Because you did it. You thought that your past in China wouldn't get back to us, but it did. Because in your own foolish attempt to go viral with this, people came forward and told us who you really are. You thought you would escape China and your past back there, but it came back to haunt you, and it's coming back to haunt you now. And you're getting buried with the fucking truth. Because everything I showed is factual. We know who you really are. We know what you really do. We got video. We got documents, everything.
Yeah, we're going to have to leave it there. I will have in the description below, I will link to the Rumble video so you guys can watch it. Looks like YouTube pulled it. You know, there's more. There's much more. But again, she thought she can outrun her digital footprint, and she was wrong. Let that be a lesson to everyone. No matter who you are, no matter where you are on planet Earth, you're not going to outrun your digital footprint. It's out there, especially for you young cats that came up in this world. You young men and women out here, you're not going to outrun it. It's out there. You guys, all your information is in the cloud. All of it. From the time that you were born until right up until whatever you're doing right now. You know what I mean? Everything can be tracked. Right? Keep in mind, y'all, keep your emotions under control. Ladies, I know you guys are way more emotional than we are. And dudes, there's a lot of you hyper emotional dudes out there. Keep your emotions in check. Because if you fly off, if you crash out, if you go kamikaze, right, someone's going to use that to their advantage, to your disadvantage, and it could get you locked up or worse. Fresh handled that smooth. He said what he had to say. And for all those people out there like, man, he was trying to get her to get an abortion. Man, for the dudes who've had these conversations, the dudes who are out there who've dealt with this kind of scare, they know what time it is. He handled that conversation way better than some other dudes that I've, seen in my day. He handled it way better. He put it out there. This is where I stand. I don't want a kid. Just go ahead, take care of it, take the pill, get that doctor's pill, whatever. And she's like, nope. This was 100% a play. I believe she was trying to recoup some of the money that she used while she was trying to set Fresh up for that heavy right hook. But he was able to, you know what I mean, hit her with that left jab, and then a left hook, a body blow, and she went down. You know what I mean? And he won. He got what he wanted. She didn't get what she wanted. I think this was a play to get some of her resources back. I don't believe she's pregnant. I don't think she ever was. And if she is pregnant, I don't believe that Fresh is the biological father. At least that is just my take on it. Right? B Stone was like, yeah, who does that? Had this convo twice, in no way, no how, either said anything about killing 100% setup. We got Doctor in the building. What's good? Thanks for joining us. We're about to leave. We're so glad to have you. Let's be real, though. This still exposes Fresh. All these red flags, he still hit her raw. Hey, man, you're absolutely right. You know what I mean? It exposes Fresh for being human, for being a man. He made a mistake. He got caught up. And I ain't gonna lie, man, he might have had some feelings. Again, I haven't spoken to him about this. And even if I do speak to him, I'm not gonna share that. I'm gonna wait and see what he say. If he brings it up, if he shares it, if he says like, yeah, I did catch feelings for whatever, then it'd be cool. But I've been there, bro. That's all I can say, man. I've been there. And for all these dudes out here, like, yeah, Fresh is being exposed or whatever. And all I say to that, again, I've said it over and over tonight, and I'm gonna say it one more time. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. I'm not religious like that. I'm just your friendly neighborhood heathen, y'all. But I know the words. And I know I can't throw no rocks because I've been caught up. K-Love, I've been there too. You know what I mean? Fresh did well maintaining his frame. He did. I agree with you there. Fresh always talks about going raw. We all do it, bro. He does talk about it. I'm like, ooh, don't we all do it? But man, oh man, don't try not to. Get the old snippety snip. That's what Uncle Saint did. But yeah, that's one of those things like, oh, Fresh and Fist not practicing what they preach. Yeah, they are. They talk about going raw all the time. I'm pretty sure that's gonna change, bro. 90s is in the building. What's good, fam? Good to see you. You caught us at the end, man. We're about to wrap this up. I'm so glad you came through. Doctor, you're right. Oh, Brother Rook is in the building. Whoa. This is my man, 100 grand right here, bro. Me and this guy done been through so much dirt together, man. I wish I could tell y'all. We're going to have to set up a Patreon to hear the Rook and DL Saint stories. And trust me and believe me, that's going to be VIP access level only, bro. Woo, you want to talk about receipts. You want to talk about pictures in the cloud. Man, oh man. Brother Rook's in here, zip in the building, y'all. In the building. So hey Rook, we wrapping this up, man. I've been on for almost 3 hours. I got a 10 o'clock appointment, man, that I cannot be late for, bro. I'm so glad you popped in, man. I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow when I get done with my appointment. Probably be around noonish or 1 o'clock my time. Probably about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock your time. I want to catch up with you, bro. I hope you're good. I don't even know where you are, bro. Where you been? You probably been off to Vietnam somewhere. Shit, knowing you, man, you might have been in the Middle East when that shit popped off. I can't wait to talk to you, bro. You good? I hope you good. Let me know you good in the chat. But we got to go, man. We got to wrap this up. I think Myron did an outstanding job tonight, getting it out there. I don't think he jeopardized the case at all. I believe that this woman who's calling herself Daisy, the CJ Daisy fitness lady, I think she really put herself in it. She crashed out for real. She pulled a kamikaze move, and now she's gonna have to deal with the repercussions of that. She's gonna have to deal with it, the fallout from that. Fresh was stupid. Fresh made a mistake, but hey, man, I made the same mistake multiple times. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't throw no rocks, man. I can't throw the first stone. I'm waiting for that person who ain't never seen to throw that first stone, and then I can throw my rock. So it is what it is. We probably will do maybe 1 or 2 more videos down the road, but tomorrow I'm definitely going to try to come with something if I get home in time. Tomorrow we got the show. I got this got an early appointment that's real important, and I got the show tomorrow night. I'm going to try to do something. Maybe it's in the car or something. I'll just post some stuff or whatever. I want to talk about some stuff that's on Rolo's shorts, the Rational Male shorts. They were having some conversation with some women, him and Michael Certain, and some stuff I definitely want to point out. And I want to do some shows about single women who are getting real frustrated with the dating market today. And it's their fault. The dating market is so jacked up. women got to take a hand in that, bro. They made it what it was. And we're going to continue doing what we do over here. I appreciate y'all coming out and rocking with me, man. I really do. Thank y'all so much. Remember, YouTube hit me hard, man. I lost 150 subs. I thank everyone who hit me with the subs on this one, man. I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, Brother Pitney dropping the information in the Discord, and all the brothers coming over, man. Thank y'all so much. Y'all know what it is. I'm DL Saint. I am the DL Saint. There's always saying keep leading from the front. Now y'all know where that comes from, bro. Former military, man. This is what it's like to lead from the front. You lead from the front, you do something wrong, everybody gonna see it. Right? What are you gonna do? You gonna run and hide, or you gonna face it? I think Fresh is facing it like he should. I think he's handling it best he can, and he's got a good team with him, man. You got the right team with you. You can push your way through any situation. Any situation. So shout out to y'all, K-Love. Like, shout out to DL Saint, and shout out to the chat and the mods. It was a pleasure meeting all of you, and y'all be seeing me in here often. Much love and peace to all of y'all. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. I really do. I am the single one. I appreciate you, sis, working hard. Listen, if you guys are in the Chicago area, y'all need to be tapping in with I Am the Single One on a Spot Live. Sis, drop your link real quick. Drop your links in here real quick so they can hit you up, so they can see what you're doing. She's a realtor. She's all about getting you into some properties, man. Y'all need to be hollering at her, man. For real, for real. Say, wrap it up, fellas, for real. But sis, drop your link in there so they can come follow your work on YouTube, so they can get the sauce on getting a place, man. If y'all need a realtor, there she is right there, bro. She is definitely gonna show you what time it is to help you get into your property, your first property, or your 30th property, or whatever it is. Good stream. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming through. And sisters, right? She wrap it up on aspotlive.com. On aspotlive.com. It is her mission to get every Black family and every Black person in America to own property. I think that's a good mission. Shout out to her. We hope that makes it. So check her out, man, on aspotlive.com. Go over there and check her out, see what she's doing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thank y'all so much for the subs again. I gotta go to bed. Y'all know I'm old, man. It's way past my bedtime. I'm DL Saint. This is the I Really Want to Know podcast. I'ma holler at y'all later. Peace.
Nothing like I've ever seen. It's just a thing of beauty.
Darn, that's the end.